Alright, so getting into this, presumably in this matchup, you're going to see a lot more of... Presumably you're going to be seeing a lot more of Violet trying to space out moves. Obviously, Mewtwo does have moves to, have tools to deal with that sort of spacing pressure, primarily with back air, for instance. However, Violet would definitely appreciate it more. Mewtwo being very floaty, and doesn't really have the tools to get in super often at all times against Violet when wants to play the sort of slower, methodical game, spacing out with the sword. That being said, obviously, if Mewtwo does get in, you're probably going to see more damage output coming from Violet compared to Mewtwo.
Yeah, no, for sure. What with all of the tools Violet has at his disposal. But Mewtwo definitely, with all of the, you saw that tail off stage there, you saw that Nair, definitely not a pushover themselves. What there, you see the Shadow Ball, first charge Shadow Ball, probably first of many, and gets the Sable in with a good setup. Strong start for JTank.
Yes, naturally one of Violet's most recognizable features is the ability to get a lot of easy shield breaks, because the down smash is deceptively fast and will do a lot of shield damage to your opponents.
Oh yeah.
That being said, obviously Mewtwo has a pseudo shield break in the down B whenever the opponent is looking at eyes, and can definitely catch opponents off guard. That being said, I think by this point Mewtwo is at kill range because Mewtwo is notoriously quite light and Violet has a lot of kill power at his disposal. So I imagine we would see a kill here off of like a well-placed bear by this point.
Yep, in triple digits with that F-tail off stage. Almost had it there, but with the high floating recovery, gonna be hard to approach.
Even aside the ledge. Yeah, I like what SwapNoteNicks is doing here. While it isn't finding a kill, I do like that Nyx is spending a lot of time just about half of the stage away, just doing short hops, not committing to anything, and knowing that if JTank wants to run in and pick an option, they're probably safe and can eventually just do a landing Nair, which will probably catch JTank with it.
Yeah, really good get up there. Had the spot dodge, almost had another disable at the ready, but
absolutely.
Nyx being not wanting to make the same mistake twice. Carefully using cover here, the tether.
Yeah, it's very difficult to do neutral get-ups against Mewtwo at ledge using those Shadow Balls because catching or being hit by one of those Shadow Balls can lead into an actual true combo.
Oh, incredible call out.
Yeah, that slash does do a very good job scooping a lot of grounded opponents and will naturally do well covering a lot of ledge options. It can be a little risky as all slash attacks are, but worked out there for Nyx. So we see even stocks, but obviously a massive likely favor. Well, never mind. There are no longer even stocks.
JTank still with the lead here, but Nyx making a couple of adjustments. Almost fell out of that situation there. Trade a little bit with the grab.
I think one thing that might be nice for Nyx to do here is to stay a bit more grounded until they notice that JTank. Wow, there was. Okay, yeah. There was no shot that was killing there, thankfully. However, I do think that it might benefit Nyx to be a bit more grounded until they're aware that JTank is going to doing something. Unfortunate SD on that on their end.
Yep. Still very much in control of the game here. Looking for it to stay that way. Up tilt again.
Yeah, it can be a little difficult for Violet to find the landing. I do think that maybe JTank needs to, just stay back a bit and focus on finding this. Well,
and we're back to square one.
Very, very nice parry into the disable there to catch Nyx. Who's only that Nair is going to be very dominant on.
Almost had one of the upsets of the year at this venue, at least. But and one of those games was on this stage, so Peach is an interesting choice. I think that makes the FD counter pick make a lot more sense. Peach loves FD and just the ability to get basically any training room combo you could possibly imagine on this side of the stage. For sure.
That being said, I don't think that's necessarily what Nyx wants out of this. Obviously not to take away anything from them, and I could be proven wrong.
Oh!
Unfortunately, they just copied a bit too far down. But yeah, not to take away from Nyx, because obviously they could prove me wrong. But I imagine they don't have a lot of very practiced load cancel combos and all of that. the kind of thing that you would expect from a much more practiced and dedicated Peach player. I imagine somebody who's playing Peach game 2 after Violet didn't go so well isn't going for that sort of thing, but is instead maybe going to look for floats and just Peach's generally good aerial game to sort of counteract what JTank was doing wrong. Just a lot of short hop aerials like that in air.
Yep. And it probably doesn't help. That's kind of there. Probably didn't help in that situation that JTank just pretty much read movement there, was ready to counter with a hit and be able to create pressure. We're seeing the same thing on stage, although Nick's fighting back a little bit here, trying to make the use of these turnips. And yep, that grab can reflect. It's not used a lot, but
it is somehow a command grab second sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, but it is worth noting the turnip is nullifying even a fully charged Shadow Ball. And that is exactly the kind of thing that you want to be keeping track of in this matchup. Seeing how Mewtwo is using his Shadow Ball is because Shadow Ball is a very good approaching tool because it forces some kind of option out of the opponent. It is just going forward at such a speed and controlling that sort of area right in front of Mewtwo that you have to jump, you have to roll, you have to shield, you have to do something. And that is the time where Mewtwo gets to take advantage of the situation and he finds a kill there. Yeah.
So like despite the DI, the last couple interactions, Nick's gonna lose another stock here. JTank just building on this lead.
I think maybe a back throw would have killed there. It might not have.
Would have been a better option regardless. Peach up throw, not that strong.
I believe that was down throw
actually. Hard to tell.
Oh. Yeah.
There we go with the floating that time.
I don't think JTank has anything to really fear off stage. Obviously, Peach does have a very strong off stage. JTank is 2 stocks in the lead on a completely fresh stock here. I think he can definitely afford to be a bit more aggressive off stage because Peach is very floaty, and while Peach does have very good aerials, her aerial ability isn't actually that amazing. Speed at which she moves through there catch you off guard.
Yeah.
I definitely think he can afford to close out this game a little bit more aggressively because of that sort of privilege off stage.
Yeah. Time for the counter, good patience there with
and
the grab.
Nice adjustment from the grabs to catch landings instead. SwapNoteNicks is going for a lot of counters. That's not landing.
Did not use a single counter at all last game.
Although, to be fair, Violet doesn't exactly have one.
No. You can kind of use the multi-moves, but there's that famed Mewtwo tail hurtbox. Sealing the deal for JTank. All right, here they go. After much anticipation, we finally have this confrontation.
And as you can see, already just Monstrous is, or BigRon, it's just, you know,
what a tag.
Not choosing to, make sure to not, run into Roy. Roy is going to have to start getting forward, and then once you get hit, that's just how he's going to start getting his damage, and that's when he decides to press buttons, because he's in advantage. He isn't exactly punished.
Yeah, a trade advantage. Mang had a really good opening, but Ron just was able to find more, work more with space, and get way more hits in.
Absolutely, and I mean, definitely in a matchup like this, you want to be a bit more patient like Ron is, because you can get both of these characters going to get blown up so easily by each other.
Oh yeah. And
catching the jump there, is he going to go for a laser? No, just a good nair off stage. Very nicely done.
Yep. Well spaced, well timed.
Yes, absolutely. And especially a character like Roy isn't going to have the much nice instant double.
He's just keeping going, just keep pushing advantage more and more.
And that's exactly it. Like BigRon is just, it's not necessarily an optimal style of play, of course, but it is something that a lot of people think of as optimal. Nice ledge jump there. But BigRon's style of play is what I think a lot of people would consider optimal, which is to camp in very big air quotes, of course, and just not do too much to make a mistake and let your opponent get into you. But then once you are in advantage, just push it and push it and push it. And that's what BigRon is very good at. But it seems like Mang is also very good at doing that, and isn't running in to make a lot of mistakes. Or when he is running in, he's making sure that BigRon is making a lot of mistakes like that, and the pressure just gets to you.
Advantage now playing in Mang's favor again. You saw those couple of interactions there in the earlier stock, and that one here just happened slowly but surely. And another nair off stage.
And that is the thing about Roy off stage. While his recovery does cover enough distance that you can, you know, make it work. It's also very linear, and you know what you're going to be able to accomplish as Roy off stage isn't going to be as much as a character like even Falco, who can change up his recovery, has multiple recovering moves, and things like that. Sure. Nice read on the ledge roll there and getting a full combo out of it. Is he going to kill with up air? No. Very nice DI on.
A lot of really good damage though off of that sequence too.
And a good wait for the tech chase situation. Mang catching with a weak up air though. I would like to see BigRon, as much as I've been seeing praises of him this set, I would like to see him be a bit better about not running directly into Mang while landing.
That would be a good counterplay. And wow.
Yeah, the up B is not going to kill there.
Patience there with the turnaround up B. They're virtually even. Anyone's game.
He's not going to be dragged down off of that fair.
Oh, catches red the landing.
Perfect.
And the up smash will go through that platform. BigRon.
And a lot of Space Animals do.
Mang, his favorite counter pick, at least and I've seen him play, is Smashville. Pretty good stage for Roy, but can also be dangerous because,
62%.
yeah, like we've seen, very fast and dangerous character on the other side of BigRon.
Yes, absolutely. Also,
we'll see.
Another note about BigRon. I have never seen a Falco player who loves Falco F-tilt as much as this guy. I do not.
I will respect, no matter the character, I will respect, as someone who does this, I will respect the hell out of anyone who uses the entire character's kit to any kind of advantage, no matter how bad a move may be.
I'm a fellow F-tilt enjoyer. Oh, the buffered air dodge off of the laser.
Not something you want to do. He knew what he did. What? Doesn't have too much to make up, though. Oh, I was about to say, there's...
I will say, Smashville is a bit of a weird stage. Obviously, BigRon did just die, but you know, Smashville does have very large blast zones. And while your opponent's not really going to be camping you that well, you're not going to land kills that quickly either.
Yeah.
Which, you know, is maybe less of an issue for Roy because he can just get kills so easily, and he has, you know, the kill percent that a lot of characters are at is much lower than average. However, even still, giving Falco, you know, that sort of longevity that he does not normally have is really devastating.
Right.
Obviously, it's not going to be an issue for Falco either. He can basically kill at the same percent with back there.
No, I definitely agree.
But obviously, if it's a comfort pick for Mang, I can't really fault him for it. Oh.
Oh, there's a bad situation there. Fortunate that it wasn't immediate. And Mang on winner stock.
And honestly, I'm not even sure if...
Wow. Just right place, right time with BigRon those last few seconds.
Yep, it does not kill. Wonderful DI on Mang's part. Goodness. Mang can definitely bring this back, but he has to play nearly perfectly by this point, so it's not too realistic. And
see, that's dead.
Ends it with another up smash. Very nicely done on BigRon's part, just showing off that sort of playstyle that very much works for him. You know, once you're in, Rob is not going to have a very good time shaking you off. Not only is your combo game impressive, not only are you able to put Rob into such an astounding 50-50s, but because it is Rob specifically, you know, you can get even bigger extensions, even bigger combos. And while his disadvantage isn't awful, he obviously has a very good landing there. It's very abusable if the opponent is just using it in a very specific way, which Ragnarok has a tendency to do. He is very happy to hold forward as he is landing. Oh!
Wow, I was gonna say he's got some fuel. He's got to use a lot of it though, but rare break for Luse there to catch his breath a little bit. What with all those tilts and whatnot coming out from Ragnarok, almost taking a stock with ease for the first 30 seconds.
Frame data of Rob.
Yeah. Ooh. Unfortunate trade there if you're to lose, but you're losing. You're getting off stage. Burn almost at that laser read.
I think one thing that Luse is doing that a lot of Captain Falcon players do, mostly because of how the character moves and how his moves work, is he's going for a lot of double jumps that will end up catching a spot dodge, but Ragnarok doesn't really have to do those. While Captain Falcon does maybe have some better frame data and can definitely box with Rob a lot, he's not, you know, Rob isn't necessarily like scared and forced into spot dodging situations while in shield. Because especially at the percents that Ragnarok is at. Why would he be afraid of a throw? Falcon isn't going to get anything off of them, especially not a kill.
Right, still waiting.
And up tilt into up air, not going to kill. Luse actually did that quite well, as much as a lot of people like to say that it is. Essentially a slottery, or a slot machine, as to how well you're going to DI that move.
Wow, it'll poke through shield. Almost another laser there. Fortunate air dodge.
And, as much as, Falcon enjoys...
Gyro helping out there with that grab.
Yes, and it does roll there. A lot of people do end up rolling there because Gyro is such a threat. Giant up smash coming from place.
Fabled Falcon up smash there. Finally taking a stock there for Luse. Stock advantage for Ragnarok still, though.
Absolutely. I think one thing that Luse may want to do is focus a lot more on using air-to-air nairs, or if not that, may want to use a lot more like rounded side Bs to sort of trade a lot more favorably with Ragnarok's nairs. He isn't doing those things. He's still going for a lot of landing aerials, which are good for starting combos, obviously, but he really just needs to get in and find some damage. How Ragnarok loves using like landing nairs or short hop fairs, as a lot of Robs do. Those are sort of his bread and butter normals in a matchup like this. Luse really needs to start.
Luse had a chance there with the whiffed back air, but Rob up smash can. Oh, what a guy! And going to the small battlefield, no less.
Well.
For those of you who missed the character select, the moveset is 1132. So somewhere, if he's not playing his match already, Slashy is smiling with approval.
I suppose. And the likely disrespect and inside jokes aside, I don't imagine this is terrible for Me Brawler. Me Brawler has a shockingly strong advantage state, similar to Fox in that regard.
Yep.
But at the same time, I don't know how well Ragnarok actually plays this character, so...
He plays it to a decent amount, and we all know Brawler easily the best of the three Miis, arguably a solid middle of the order character, if not a bit higher in the current competitive meta. Nice kill and back air. Dying off there, but finally at 150, and he did it.
I hate Ragnarok.
I'm not surprised. I haven't seen that in a while from any Brawler player, but I'm not surprised.
Luse, don't you dare. But yeah.
Hey! Luse is like, I've had enough. It's my turn to cheese you.
Luse is better. That's all it is. Ragnarok is just,
Yeah. Remember, I play Falcon. I have sauce too.
True.
So quickly, a very close game.
Their side Bs clashing with each other, but
90 seconds gone by. 2/3 of stocks.
Yeah.
Continue with the aerial strength there. Fortunate, almost. And he air dodged and died. Luse hangs on and ties the set at 1 apiece.
I don't match, we'll call it. That happened game 2.
Fundies.
Skill, fundies, neutral, all the buzzwords that you like to hear in the FGC.
True. More gyro action coming out this time around. Saw a little bit of it last time on the ledge, moving around. Saw it for that last kill.
That's sort of what I like to see from Falcons a lot of the time.
That's been a big adjustment you saw, especially last game. Almost. That fair will do, though. Good pressure. Almost had the knee there. Hey, there's the stomp.
Done by Luse. Yeah, Luse is doing a much better job of babysitting and just sort of hovering in that area where Ragnarok desperately wants to be to get back on the stage, but is unable to do so because Luse is just standing there and threatening insanely good hitboxes. That left hit Rod from behind him.
Yeah, and almost had another one too. Starting to read his movement a little bit better too.
Absolutely.
Not a comfortable lead, but one he'll definitely want to hang on to as long as he can.
Of course, very nice out of there. Understanding that it was not true and he did not have to be scared. Ooh, almost goes for the up tilt again. That game too seems to be a lot of what Luse needed to energize himself, and might have also messed with Ragnarok a bit because now Ragnarok is probably a bit scared, thinking, "Oh my goodness, I might have thrown that game, and if I threw that game and I lose this, I throw the set."
And,
there it is. Eventually, it's just gonna happen to Falcon. That's just how the matchup's gonna go.
Well, Falcon did it to Rob already, so why not? And he'd fished for it so much in game 1.
Absolutely. Eventually, it was just gonna hit.
Yep. Only inevitable.
Terrible.
Finally, hello. What a sequence combo game. Lose quickly dissipating here on his winner's stock. Try to make use of gyro, not the good end. Good use to shield these last few times though.
I think Luse really does need to just go for a few more rising aerials, especially just maybe a side B there, because I believe side B can even confirm. And
We have not even seen, I was going to say, up until that point, we didn't even see any Raptor boost. But the bear will poke through shield. Too powerful.
Yes.
Luse will take the game for the bragging rights, but Ragnarok is going to move.
All right. So
But here we go. A very uncommon, but definitely fun to watch matchup.
yes, and a matchup that might be a little more common than you would expect. Not necessarily on the Sheik side, but we have more pits than you would think in MVPA.
Yep. We got a handful.
Yeah. More than a lot of other people do.
And the only Sheiks that I know of in this region are here.
Yeah. That being said, getting into the match itself, Crabby's doing a much better job of using the swords that he has at his disposal to keep Trev away from him. That being said, he frequently has to be giving up stage control. And while there isn't always an issue in Smash because of how movement functions, you're also just going to see situations where Crabby is forced into the corner and has to pick some option out, and that's really where Trev gets to shine. So hopefully we'll be seeing a lot more of those situations coming up.
Yep. See quite a bit of trading here. Not one person has a graceful advantage over the other. They've just been kind of trading hits left and right.
That down smash catching there.
Yep. Really good there from Crabby. And almost tag kick there.
Yeah, that's the big thing about Sheik. Obviously, a lot of people like to point out that Sheik does have trouble killing, which is absolutely the case. But a lot of that trouble from killing comes from the fact that a lot of Sheik's kill power comes from having to do a lot of very specific things off stage, namely needle bouncing fish. So if you're not in the position to let Sheik hit you with needles, you're probably going to be fine off stage.
Yep.
And because of that, Crabby can definitely find a long lifespan here. And while Sheik rather has a lot of trouble killing, Pit does not have trouble killing. That character has so many confirmed.
He does. Yep. Not doing too much for Trev. He'll fall. Looking Orbiter saving him for the moment.
Absolutely. Those Orbiters are crazy too, but I think, oh my goodness, very deep for that bouncing fish.
Just rolling around the recovery there. Not wanting to die quite yet.
And that right there is the situation I was speaking about earlier, where trading with Sheik is much worse. Sheik is at 0.6% after getting hit once, and
missed the electroshock there, but Crabby's still making it very difficult. Barely any extra credit though. Now starting to cook.
Crabby had a very nice job waiting there until Trev tried doing something to counter a ledge get up option and then punish with an air that landed into a decent combo. There we go. Needle bouncing fish. Get it 180% again and get back to the same situation and you'll be fine.
Yeah. You just have to get back on stage.
Well, step one down.
Yep.
Very nice wait from Crabby, just waiting until Trev was forced into a landing situation and punishing that.
Yep. Oh, a little bit of deja vu, but from the other side. Crabby still a little bit of hits. Now we're starting to see vintage Sheik in neutral, of course.
Very nicely done using a nair there to drift away as well to make sure that you're not punished out of shield for it.
Heals with added pressure, but Crabby's starting to get it back a little bit.
Crabby also being very aware to not use forward throw, because even though it would technically send it at a better angle off stage, it's also not going to be killing for a while. You don't want to steal it and make it even worse at killing.
No, definitely something you can't do. You have to find other ways. And Pit has many, as you mentioned.
Yes, even just a well-timed up tilt, for instance. Great.
Yep.
Because that will always confirm to up air, if I'm correct. Oh,
speaking of...
yes, if I'm correct about this, I think exactly those hits of up air were what you needed to get that into a confirmed position. I don't believe Crabby could have even teched that off the platform.
No. Just unfortunately fell into that, and Trev had the timing down.
Perfectly, yeah.
Not out of it yet, though. Starting to create more pressure here.
I love seeing this from Trev, and I think this is a really, really nice way to deal with Pit's edge guard. Because while Pit can't directly put out any hitboxes off stage, because his recovery doesn't have one, unless you want to do side B, which is very committal. He probably
there's that though.
Yeah. And like I was talking about before, after a good kill option, one of the many things that Pit has in terms of killing over shooting this matchup, but most characters do have the option to kill before Sheik does.
Alright. Are we still trying to get back an advantage here? Trev has him on the ropes here.
Not going to go for anything. This is just what you want to see. You want to pop off stage, force Pit to be a bit scared, maybe force him to spend some of their jumps, and then go back off stage, do it again.
Yep, nice parry there. Can't get anything off it though. Trev been getting very hard in the late game.
Yeah.
For Crabby to come back. Hey, hello, confirm.
Down smash. Bread and butter Sheik stuff, and Trev pulling it off very masterfully there. Willow, one time, choosing to not play Sheik Game & Watch. Rightfully so. But I cannot necessarily imagine why Trev would be much more comfortable with Lucina here compared to...
Maybe it's trying to make advantage of the stage. Shorty's do decent on the small Blastone Animal Crossing stages, but...
That's fair.
But you're dealing with Pit though.
Yeah, and
it's not exactly an easy matchup.
And while I'm not sure if Crabby would be prone to going for it, you can definitely use...
he had that read. One less step, and that probably would have been another generous 20%.
Yes. You can absolutely cheese the Fire Home characters off stage. I think Orbiters can definitely mess up the Fire Home characters just with the natural pushback that they have.
It interfered from a kill from Sheik in game 1, so I don't see why it wouldn't.
Unfortunately.
It has just enough there. Maybe he had a couple jumps left in the tank, but he will take that any way he can get it, looking to add to it.
Both
good tech though. Needed it.
I can see where Trev is coming from with the decision to use Lucina, because now he can contest more neutral the aerials that Pit has access to, but I don't know. This is not
on the other side of that. Crabby is looking to take advantage of make sure that doesn't happen and using Pit's immaculate frame data to his advantage.
That being said, Trev is starting to get back into this. Slowly but surely, just chipping away as this tends to do, and very nice edge guard there.
Yep. Went deep, got for it, and had enough to recover back. Really good there.
Exactly. Oh, the
end still made it back. Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, Trev's in absolutely no hurry to run into whatever Crabby has waiting for him. He is perfectly content to just sit back, wait, find his opening. And Trev does a very good job of down smashing there to catch the ledge hop forward air, presumably, from Trev.
Yep. Even the stocks again. Although it's reverse of what we saw last time. Probably starting to push advantage again. Looking to...
very close hitting each other.
Wrong way. Unfortunate.
Coming out on top. Both of them very anxious, as you can tell, just trying to find not even necessarily a kill situation, but just something.
Find something that leads to it.
Yeah, something that just gives them a substantial advantage because they're both just sitting there in neutral, very close to each other, much more comfortable than either of them would normally be.
Alright.
On stage, there was very scary Trev, but Crabby does not super take advantage of it, and Crabby needs to be very careful off stage and.
Could not get it there. Had it, but Trev able to hold on.
All right.
We got a losers matchup pun. We'll update you that in a second. Oh my God. Okay. We'll update you then, and then also Revelation in a second. So King J going at it now.
I don't want to say that Sora necessarily plays the game better than Mewtwo does, but a lot of what you want to do as Mewtwo is something that Sora is also going to be doing. Controlling neutral with, the set of projectiles that force an option out of the opponent, a very strong down tilt that leads into a phenomenal combo game, and a lot of floaty anti-airs that force the opponent into very bad situations where they can't really shield either because they're just going to get punished for that. Ooh, very nice Thundaga.
Really creative recovery there too.
Classic sort of stuff, but you know, so low that Generic probably thought he wasn't even going to get hit by it.
Oh. There and death.
He was so light. That up he doesn't typically kill, but especially with the aid of PS2's very low ceiling,
True.
Works out in his favor. Very nice spot dodge there to keep.
Nice parry. Had a little bit of spacing there. Oh, and the disable.
I think that was the third Mewtwo disable kill that we have seen on this stream today.
It's at ledge. It's been at ledge or very close to ledge every time, and the same part of the stage too.
But King J doing a good job of trying to keep Generic just at bay and forcing him to pick bad defensive options.
Still ahead in percent.
Mewtwo obviously isn't terrible in disadvantage, but he does have to play very carefully because he has a big body. So while Mewtwo does like to play very evasively in a lot of neutral,
you saw it there while looking at Thundaga. He had to inspire the float, almost a teleport too, but got able to ledge.
This is the confirm with a down tilt there. You can tell Generic some familiarity with the character is not up to snuff compared to what King J does. I think that was meant to be an up smash maybe, but I'm not sure if that would have confirmed. Oh, very nicely done from King J. Just a frame too late, unfortunately, but choosing to challenge Generic Shadow Balls on approaching Shadow Balls with up B out of shield. I like that option a lot because it can lead to a lot of combos on Sora's end.
Yeah. Still looking here as Generic's on his last stock of the game.
This is an unfortunate position to be in.
Yeah, charge Shadow Ball at ledge can sometimes catch your get-ups.
It's not only charge Shadow Ball at ledge, but it's also the fact that, you know, because you're so floaty and slow in the air, Mewtwo has all the time in the world to charge another one after forcing the situation. So
yeah.
You're going to jump, you're going to get hit by a full hop back air, and not going to have a great time after that. But that being said, none of these players are out of this by any means. And it looks like King J does have a bit of a lead. Very nicely done out of the trade. Very odd.
Using that grab to reflect. Yep, yes, we mentioned it earlier.
Touches the very last piece of ice there.
You get that up there.
Press dash attack using 2-frame there. Yeah, it doesn't go for the third one. I don't blame him for it.
Yeah, Sonic shield.
Eric's got a very the jump, I believe, there.
Yep.
The fully charged Shadow Ball. Just not a fun position to be in Sora at all.
And we will see. We'll see if Generic can win out, or we'll see if King J can use home field advantage to his advantage.
Of course. I don't even know if this is a good stage for Sora. I just always see King J counterpick it, and I do not blame him in the slightest.
It's decent. Depending on the matchup, it's pretty decent.
Of course.
But so far, a little bit of trouble with the smaller of the two rats. Doing a good job of catching into the air, though. Oh, almost had the downer. Good parry from Generic.
Yes, this is definitely a matchup that I think King J might enjoy a lot more, just by virtue of the fact that King J likes to play a lot slower, as Sora generally does. And so, if Peaches has to throw out more moves over the course of a game, he's just naturally going to take more damage from his own electrical attacks.
Yep.
And obviously, you know, each of them is not going to be...
Nice! Down smash!
I love King J.
What a call out. See, I told you this guy was fun to watch.
I know he's fun to watch. King J.
I know you know, but for those of you who don't know what's up, get cultured. And for those of you aspiring Sora fans out there, watch this guy. He's good at what he does.
Yeah, he likes posting Sora clips on his Twitter. I need to follow him still.
You should do that.
I should. Another big thing that in this matchup that I think might not be immediately relevant is that Sora's dash attack is an incredible burst option. And not to say that Pichu doesn't have burst options to counteract it, but, you know, Pichu doesn't love just being grounded against an opponent like that who has such a just quick burst option. It's not really fast, but it will cover a lot of space because of how far it's going to go while he's sliding forward.
Nice. Yeah. Down smash very strong still. That was an advantage, but needs to work quickly there. Generic's making up the damage.
Absolutely. King J only going for a single loop of forward airs there.
Those up airs have been a saving grace the last few interactions. Fortunate to get the sour spot of Thunder.
Let's be careful. Catches the shield with a...
Finally gets a Bandaga pulled out there.
Of course.
Not eating to a shield.
King J might want to fish a little less for down tilt and neutral because, you know, Generic is just in the air so frequently.
It has yet to work, and it's looking against him now. Needs to be careful here. This game is his to take. Risky down air. Thunder.
Avoids.
Oh, no, the up smash.
Too small.
Bandaga, you're dead.
Oof, all right.
Surviving on the very last breath looked very bad for him at the end, especially with rage building up. It is up to King J to make sure that he keeps those adjustments in check and make sure he knew what happened last game. It was very close.
Yeah, and that's a big thing that I think is going to be useful for King J in this matchup. Going back to Mewtwo is using those forward airs on shield and then just forcing Generic to sit there and hold it because King J can just drift back. That being said, I imagine Generic, being the player that he is, isn't going to allow King J to get those too frequently. So it's just going to be a matter of seeing how King J can deal with those approaching Shadow Balls, because those are just the core part of Mewtwo's goal.
Game plan.
Yeah.
Yep. Deja vu. Fortunate
nice
there with the using the blast zones to their advantage.
King J was not doing too hot, and then all of a sudden just gets a single hit and just punishes every landing aerial that Generic was.
Caught a break-in interaction, got Mewtwo off stage, exactly what he needed there, and the fair was enough to kill it 81. And he's starting to cook again, but Generic fighting back, refusing to die and be in disadvantage. And he could not get the direction off.
Unfortunate.
He saws it, laughing it off. Hopefully he can get back in it soon. 63 is not that big of a lead. Oh,
you know,
Caster's Curse. I hate it here.
A little less of a lead. But that being said, King J is by no means out of this.
No.
I believe both these characters are pretty frail, and Mewtwo is probably favored in the kill department factor, but...
Yep. With that move.
Yes.
Almost. Oh, so close.
King J definitely has all of the sword knowledge to get his confirms to a kill here. It's just a matter of finding them, which is going to be difficult when you're just stuck off stage this often.
Got him there.
Alright, now this is King J.
Finally got the last hit by the skin of his teeth.
That's like exactly.
Generic on notice.
Doesn't go for the F smash after the Faraga hit this time, which means that King J is going to get a lot more damage out of this. 30 might not seem like a lot.
Really good spacing here now. Thundaga teleport. Nope. Nice parry with a small shadow ball. Needs to be careful.
Nice rolling from Generic.
Oh, nice. Caught him. All right, do or die.
Both these players are definitely in very bad positions. Both of them needing just a few neutral wins to get going here.
Teleport saving him again from a Thundaga. Still disadvantage. Those up airs been really good damage. Thundaga again. Nope.
Yeah, not sure about the Thundaga.
Almost had that down smash. Not quite in the box.
Ooh.
Great shield discipline from Generic. Looking to do more. And almost the patience not to mash too quickly.
It's an incredibly hard.
And you are dead. The door to darkness has opened, and King J moves into top 12. The TO of the cave has fallen.
PS2 being the starter stage, of course. You can't ask people to do bans here.
Nah, not really. Or are they just not in the mood today?
I don't think anybody's ever in the mood to do bans.
You never know.
You have to remember that Callus is a starter if you do that.
That's true. And FD is a counter pick.
Sure is. I love this rule set. When are we going back to How's It's On?
The MDVA Hazards on rule set, ironically enough, was the first time King J was rising to power in the region.
Real.
That was a fun rule set, honestly, especially with Hollow Bastion, how pretty it was.
Oh, good.
And the moving platforms in the Animal Crossing stages just brought back memories, the non-painful memories of Smash 4. So speaking of Smash 4, Sheik going in against me, Brawler.
Yeah.
So far, Slashy winning out in neutral and in damage. Couple of whiffs here and there. Trev not too far behind, but
one thing I've been noticing is that Slashy's disadvantage is a bit better than Trev's is, and I think it's mostly due to that exact situation. Which Me Brawler has a really good nair. It is a criminally good nair.
One of the best in the game. It comes out at a decent frame rate too.
Absolutely, and so it's hard for Trev to get anything going because you can't really challenge it as Sheik. You have to basically go for a committal up smash, and if Slashy's doing any drifting, oh, but very nice call out on the initial attack there. And I mean, that's just sort of how Trev is going to have to play this game, doing a lot of callouts, mostly with the platforms. And Slashy is also doing very good callouts, catching the rollout.
Yep, mostly on stage, but nonetheless, okay. Nice set of combos here.
Slashy does a very good job preserving his jump to get back on stage. This damage is frankly inconsequential with your Slashy. You're not going to be dying for a while anyways.
Oh, you're not.
Very well positioned back there. Yeah, both of them trying to find a hit again, and again, just Slashy's nair. Not it's like better than Sheik's entire toolkit by any means, but it's a good job against Trev's toolkit. Yeah, Slashy's just very willing to trade, even though to like lose neutral interactions a lot of the time because it's against Sheik. Like you're taking, what was that, 10-15% from that combo there? You're absolutely
more or less.
Like Sheik is not going to be killing you. Oh, but very nice call out with the jump bouncing fish there. Knows that Slashy has been trying to go high over and over again to avoid those sorts of situations.
Last few sets, regardless of the character matchups, we've had quite a bit of extending horizontal kills straight into the blast zone from aerials. This is the latest one of them.
Up air shield. They won't be killing for a while, especially with how much Slashy has had to stale them in order to keep Trev's pressure off.
Yep.
But that back air is definitely going to start killing soon.
Output definitely will. Good edge guarding, but yep.
Well, if he's on the
just sell for the uppie.
Alright, so I imagine Slashy's bans are going to be Smash Bell and Hollow Bastion. Damn, I'm not a Pokemon goer, you know? Anyways, game 2. We're probably going to see something similar to last game. I can't, off the top of my head, think of what Trev really needs to do to get better in this matchup. Besides, I think just understanding Nair and using Sheik's movement options to the best of your ability to get away, or just prevent Slashy from doing something.
Yeah. He did a lot of good things right that game, like catching a lot of punishes on Slashy's whiffs and spacing too, like you're seeing here. First real lead in a while, but just needs to be careful of how much power's on the other side.
Wow,
First shot put landing.
Yeah, Slash is very bold for challenging that fair on shield with an air, but I suppose again it doesn't really matter. Another catching neutral tech with up smash there, and I think that's a reason that Slashy would have gone back to this stage. Is that the PS2 platforms are by no means small, but Sheik up smash is definitely going to appreciate a stage where a lot of up smashes are going to catch at tipper because the opponent just can't roll that much.
No, that's true. Look here. Wow. Last bit of the up smash. Drop shield at the right time for him.
Slashy did try to do his normal thing between stocks with a low to the ground side B, but doesn't work in his favor. Trev doing an amazing job catching the kickflip onto stage there.
Bunch of really good up airs there.
But this could be a very punishing situation for Trev. Slashy's no stranger to pushing advantage states and dismantling disadvantage states. Doesn't neutral tech that time. Very nice adjustment from Slashy.
Yep. Great spacing, great awareness there.
Just tossing out other shot puts, doesn't have to commit to anything too insane. Even if none of these are going to hit, they're still going to change how Trev has to recover in this matchup. And more landing nears from Slashy. I do not blame him at all. Trev has not punished a single one, I'm pretty sure. So by all means, just keep letting those landing nears loose. They're very low landing lag, very low commitment. That F throw might kill if Trev gets hit by it one more time.
Pretty much even here.
Nice up out of shield, but yeah, you can see again, as I mentioned during Trev's last set, that Sheik's going to have a lot of trouble killing in these sort of positions. You really, once you're aware of how Sheik lands those sorts of kills, right? Primarily off of Needle, which requires that she is above hands to the side of you, you know, what is she going to do to hit you without bouncing first, right? Like, that was a back air from about a quarter off the stage. Fair off stage eventually had to be the kill move at 168. So, that being said, these characters are back in business, basically even. The Slash is definitely picking the lead back up. Very nice conditioning to force Trev to shield on the platform there. And that uppercut, very good for recovering against Sheik because the he doesn't really have a way to contest it. Like, you can't really beat out the move like you would if you had, I don't know, Ganondorf down air or something.
Nah. Different coverage option because of how the move is.
So landing there again. I still don't think Trev is realistically punished it.
Another pile drive, dangerous percent here for Trev.
There we go. Forward air into dash attack or jabs.
But at what cost?
Absolutely.
3, 2, 1, go!
So, I can't imagine this matchup is too terrible for either of them. Kazuya obviously wants to get a lot of pressure on the opponent and just, you know, scare them once they're nearby, but Game & Watch doesn't have to be worried about that. Just, you know, with a lot of you know, uppies out of shield, and that is a wonderful drop zone back air to get a kill there. And Willy just getting right back into it, KBDing across the stage.
Looking to get back in the advantage column. Rel Wood making it very hard.
And this is where Kazuya's going to struggle. Even with that super armored down B, you're not going to have a great time finding landings against Game & Watch, especially as a character like Kazuya. So realistically, I don't imagine, you know, for both of these characters, while they do have very strong advantage states, the poor disadvantage is definitely more in favor of Willy. 40% from that down B, but I don't think it really perturbs Rel Wood that much.
Absolutely.
Doesn't get the jab after the grab, but just goes for another jab anyways, because as Game & Watch, you can definitely take advantage of your very strong frame data.
Up B, there we go. Following through there with the ups and the damage there. Good on Willy to get back into it.
Absolutely. And I feel like Rel Wood might have just been stuck on that platform and meant to do something else, and very good punish on the side B there.
Yeah. He just, like, especially after that, like, kept rising up and Willy caught him.
Yeah, so he is proving that they're willing to, you know, challenge a lot of higher Game & Watch recoveries, but both of them just barely escaping substantial damage.
That's of the chair.
Very nice use of the laser to
parry there. Rage drive, not quite, but damage they needed. And the bomb.
Doesn't do it.
Incredible DI, but the uppy will finish it.
Yeah, a very explosive game from both of those players. I can't foresee either of them changing, but I think that confidence.
Time's gonna tell though.
I think that confidence is very misplaced. Game & Watch loves having platforms to make near juggles even better and up air juggles even better, but holy goodness. Does Kazuya love having FD where you can't run away from with platforms or anything like that, so you know, I don't blame Rel Wood. Maybe there were stages that he's less comfortable on, but I don't foresee this being super fun. Yeah, as you can see, even now, like, Rel Wood has to play a lot more cautiously and just, you know, stay way up in the air with upbeats. And, you know, can't afford to get grabbed by this point. Nope. Or else you're dead, but
he's got to take care of drive.
Hey.
Got air, missed the key.
Right, but rage drive is gone. That's the important part. And then the follow-up
got caught up in the air.
Good.
And,
Rel Wood's doing an incredible job of spacing his landings in such a way that, wow, that was a bold roll there.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah,
missed a couple of times there, but finally got something they were looking for.
Really's doing a surprisingly good job of just punishing a lot of the bacons at ledge, which is something that a lot of players and characters even struggle with. But Willy, so far, hasn't really been punished by them, and is definitely punishing. Ooh,
One of the better up Bs in the game.
Yeah, well, really doing a good job of weight punishing. Oh, the downer spiking there from Rel Wood. That's dead. Yep.
Got what we wanted last time. All right.
And yeah, this is the kind of thing I'm talking about, is that even though Rel Wood is mostly doing a good job of changing up his landings so that Willy can't just very easily get confirms, or at least get the confirms started, you know, once you get hit and you don't have that much room to run, oh my goodness, Willy with a phenomenal side B there to get back on stage, but Rel Wood getting the advantage back. That's
There. Oh, again, saving with the best up B in the game.
oh. And yeah, Willy goes high.
Almost had him there.
All right, Rage Drive is here. Both of them are very close to dying here. You can tell that Willy is going to be fishing for that Rage Drive at basically every moment, and has fired it off twice in the past like 5 seconds.
Any kill option will do. Great spacing there with the
All right,
key.
Rage Drive done.
Still has plenty of range to go for.
Oh,
Fair
Well,
miss air.
Rel Wood absolutely intended to turn around before jumping off stage, but it was just barely too late.
Oh, he caught him with the
upper
key there.
closet.
Fought to the end, but unfortunately, Willy dropping. And for good reason.
The birth of J, I know what you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, everyone strap yourselves in. Not to rag on either of these players, but we're gonna be here for a little bit. These two players are definitely very patient, very willing to. Oh, this is not going to be the end of the stock, but
Oh.
I definitely think King J could have pushed that a lot further. But far be it from me to count out either of these players from being phenomenal in their advantage states. King J is very happy to show off a lot of the combos that he labs out and show the ability that he has to play. Oh, perfectly timing the up smash there. Maybe BigRon could have done something to get out of that up smash, but ultimately is going to fall very early. Sub 100 on that stock. Yep. Just for a single near loop, don't blame him. It's definitely something that Sora can do, but you know, if you want to just be a lot more consistent, you can just go for a single narrow loop into that up tilt, and that's what King J went for. Oh, no back air there. Yeah, if I were King J, I would probably just focus on staying back. Yeah, just forcing BigRon to start approaching, because BigRon is not only not comfortable in that, but just isn't gonna have a great time against it. Oh, but BigRon does manage to very carefully navigate that Fandaga. Oh, and a very phenomenal frame trap catching the air dodge in.
Really solid play here. Just
but nice side B back air. That was really nicely done too.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the perfect movement there to catch the window too.
Yep. Really good movement on the part of King J, just being aware of spacing, when to space out hits, when to approach them. That's why he has the lead he has now.
Exactly. And I mean, by this point, King J doesn't have to go for anything fancy like he likes to do sometimes. He can just, do the entire, nair 1, nair 2, nair 3, fair 3s. Focus on finding his hits. Wow.
Yep.
We'll have to see how it goes. I imagine BigRon's going to be much more careful about, just getting hit by a lot of Sora's confirms. And
Yeah.
is likely going to try playing a bit more aggressively here.
Yeah, he had a couple moments, but he probably could have been a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, Falco obviously has the move range and frame data to force a character like Sora into really nasty disadvantage situations.
Yep, we're starting to see a little bit of what makes Falco dangerous. You see, rising him up and then spiking him down again for big damage.
Exactly. But King J is showing off that he is no stranger to scramble situations, and is definitely willing to catch stuff like that ledge hop with freezes. Oh, catches the last row up tilt. Yeah, both of them just kind of fishing in neutral here, having to play a tiny bit of a footsies game even.
Yep.
Another one has a super clear path to a kill here. Besides Falco obviously having up tilt into stuff, but
And you saw that down smash.
yes,
Unfortunately missed. Thunder, beautifully spaced.
That's
So much up air. So much up air.
landing up air sword is actually quite nice. It covers a pretty big range, obviously being a.
That's why you've seen it so much. Ever reliable and ever at the ready. So a little bit more doable game here for BigRon.
Very nice DI on King J's part. If he had been holding in even just a little bit, he almost certainly would have died in that position.
Yeah.
And yeah, taking advantage of the lowered iframes that you have at a higher percent, BigRon does manage to. I keep on calling him Jack speed.
We can.
I know, but it's technically the wrong name.
Yeah. It's a bit. we actually don't know, so we can't explain it for you, unfortunately.
He's BigRon.
For those of you listening. Yeah, but for the moment, he's confident.
There
He's
we go,
looking to.
yeah, BigRon is doing a much better job this game of just finding his openings.
He's doing a little bit of how King J opened up, just knowing, kind of reading the opponent's movement and just waiting for the opportunity to strike with the right hit at the right time, no matter on, off, neutral, what have you.
Very
Strong weak attack, like leading into something, and yet another good setup there from King J. BigRon now on notice.
If BigRon does lose this game, this stock loses the game, which loses the set, and he'll be down to losers. And he's getting comboed into 66% from King J, but King J now off stage. I like the idea that BigRon had there. But yeah, BigRon's, I don't know, I do like that BigRon is choosing much more aggressive options, but the fact that he is getting hit so much for a lot of these approaching situations makes it very clear why he likes to play the way that he does. He's not really punished as frequently for the slower play that he accomplishes.
Yeah.
That being said,
Still with the advantage here, this stock just refuses to go away.
ooh,
Great shield there.
Yeah, not running in this time though. He's willing to find his opening. This is the classic.
He knows he has a lot to work with too.
Yes, he has to take it one neutral one at a time. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to take this. Faces around this Naga well. Doesn't find the kill with the forward air, despite how good of a kill move that is, and just runs right into the Blizzaga and very nice choice. Yeah, incredible choice by King J to use the up B out of shield, knowing that if BigRon is, as we're going to see,
Very disciplined.
he is not going to play Robin this matchup. It was an abysmal matchup. So
Very optimal.
Zero Suit instead. I can't imagine this is as practiced as his other characters, even his Yoshi. But if he's looking to beat Knuck, this might just be the way to go.
Yep. Zero Suit with the obviously speed, but you have the blaster. You have that.
Yes. So
You have a lot going for you that can keep up with Game & Watch's shenanigans. So, but it's definitely going to be about a test of patience and a test of advantage.
absolutely, you've got ways to deal with just Game & Watch's oppressive advantage state, but at the same time, one of Zero Suit's best qualities is her very strong frame data. But at the same time,
Ooh, nice.
Game & Watch has that same concept to him. Game & Watch is a character almost defined by his oppressive frame data. So Zero Suit is probably going to have to play this very carefully and take advantage of the range that she has, which isn't something that she usually, abuses.
No, not necessarily. And you don't really need to abuse it depending on the matchup or depending on what kind of situation your opponent is in.
Yeah.
Unfortunate they're off the ledge there.
Thought he maybe had a bit more invisibility, or just thought he could get up attack it a bit later.
Was trying to maybe figure out what to do still, but Knuck caught him.
Knuck now with the lead, absolutely willing to play Game & Watch's game. Just sit there, force the opponent to make a mistake, and punish them dearly for it. That being said, both of these players, it is interesting seeing this matchup because both of these characters really like to see what you're doing on their level 1 options and punish you for a strong level 2. So this character rewards very strong mental game. Or both these characters reward very strong mental games. So it will be interesting to see how Ragnarok can sort of condition Knuck, because Zero Suit normally likes to do, rising forward airs to catch people shielding and eventually just punish them with nairs as landings. But you don't really get that luxury in this matchup because, Game Watch has such strong out of shield options, and more importantly, can really punish you for slipping up around his general vicinity. Very nice shield after the parry on Knuck's down.
Yep. And just another bomb kill. Knuck. Just we're seeing this is becoming a trend now with some of the other players on one side of the set. Very, very hard to get rid of for their
nice
opponent.
Jump there, not allowing Ragnarok to get the down smash read. That would have certainly landed the kill.
They're coming, jab coming out of time just to counteract the spot dodge.
Yeah, I think Ragnarok needs to do a better job of calling out the jump.
Nair in a grab on platform. Nice sequence of events there from
That's what I
Knuck.
was saying earlier about Rel Wood versus Willy is that Game & Watch loves platforms. Any platforms will do. They're just all the perfect size to get conversions out of Nair.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, why not down here again? You're at a very low percent. ZSS isn't going to kill you for any of this, especially if Ragnarok isn't going to call out your jumps. So, by all means. Elevator shield there. I don't blame him though. Flip kick isn't going to get close to doing it. I don't even think it would have spiked off stage.
Probably not. Not at that angle. Fortunate there to get out of the way of the grab.
And again, Ragnarok keeps going for these down smashes, but Knuck has never shown a reason to go for those down smashes. He doesn't land with air dodges like that, or even down airs. I don't think Ragnarok would trade with those. Very nice from Ragnarok to disengage though. That's exactly how you want to be fighting Game & Watch in close quarters. If he hits your shield, disengage. I need to stress, I need to shake it into everybody watching. Do not challenge Game & Watch on shield. Just don't do it. You cannot do it. You are minus.
Yep, and Ragnarok with just this stacking damage. He knows the position he's in. He wants to make the most of this as much as he can.
Very nice punish on the run-up. We're now at even stocks. Ragnarok can make this back. There's definitely a hill to climb.
He needs a lot to work for him, though. Just and a chair. Give him the chair.
Ragnarok doing his Cossack K, just run it back after losing game 1.
Yep. To Game & Watch, it's definitely going to be what works for him in this matchup.
Even if it isn't his practice as something like his Yoshi, it's certainly a better matchup in general. So.
True. Yeah, really any of his arsenal, quite honestly. I'm thinking about Yoshi, I'm thinking about Mario. But, Zero Suit definitely doing the job for him.
Yeah, and there.
Finally, a stun with the blaster. Can't get much of a punish, though. And
Ragnarok's
dude, you had your up B. No,
I don't know.
Did he?
I imagine he wanted to go for a Zair to cling to ledge, which is a much more reliable option and much more linear, which is very good to have against Game & Watch.
Yeah, I expected either that or like you said, but it just nothing came out.
I imagine he didn't realize that he spent his flip kick and or his jump. So, in either case, an early stock taking from Knuck, and he's going to take that to the bank on the day because
don't want to call it too early, but that's looking like a nail, at least on the coffin.
Absolutely.
But he's starting to fight back here. If he plays his cards right, he won't go down 2 stocks. Gotta be careful here in Nitro, though. He's doing a good job of keeping Knuck on his toes.
He's doing a good job of forcing Knuck into these approach options, but eventually Knuck can just realize that he doesn't have to approach like this.
No, and he's close enough to where he doesn't have to necessarily be.
Ragnarok down. We've been in this position before, and Ragnarok was very close to taking it that time, but well, Zair getting through all 3 hits of Bacon is definitely going to be a benefit.
Yep. Fortunate there.
Yeah, poor shield
on the up smash. Yeah.
But I don't think Knuck really would have gotten too much out of an up B anyways, so.
Good of him to expect it and kind of like spot dash for a moment.
Of course. Ooh, very nice movement from Knuck to avoid getting up smash there, because up smash is, in general, just getting hit by stuff that punishes your run up. Very good. But Knuck seems to have made almost all of the adjustments.
Dead.
Goodness gracious. And Ragnarok will be knocked into Luzo's 9, so we have to play Crabby.
Of course, Mii Brawler versus Incineroar, kind of an interesting matchup because I feel like both these characters want to do relatively similar things. They want to grab you. They both have that side B command grab. The difference is Brawler is just faster.
Yeah, Brawler's like I was saying this in the car. Brawler's like an airplane. He can be anywhere he wants to be at any time. He is a private jet, a rich man's fantasy.
Something interesting is that normally on a stage like this, like Kalos, Slashy would want to space with, so that shot put, you see how it's doing a lot of work off stage?
Yeah.
Normally he'd want to use it on stage too, but Rel Wood can just react to it with revenge, and he can get a lot of damage if you let him do that.
But I feel like Slashy has an implicit advantage coming this map because he has a He has a pocket Incineroar, so he knows this matchup like the back of his hand, because he is this matchup.
Yeah, see right there, using his own side B and baiting out Rel's side B. Oh, but now he's got revenge.
And he does it again.
Yeah, he's gotten a lot of damage, but if Rel can get a strong hit with this revenge, he can maybe start to work his way back, but Slashy has just been very dominant.
That 180, 158, untouched, slashing like a knife in the dark.
And Slashy does love this stage. He loves to take people to Kalos. Sometimes, okay, finds
when
the kill
cat
down
is out
there.
of the bag and off the stage.
Sometimes he can have some trouble actually finding the stocks on this stage just because of the big blast zones, but gets it with that down air right there. And right now, this is the problem of taking Slashy to Kalos game 1, is that he can use those platforms to run away from you as much as he wants.
Where unlike Heihachi Mishima, Rel has not laid a finger on Slashy right now. Slashy doing the beating might throw him off the cliff again.
He's hit 2 revenges and 1 move. Slashy has just been looking very dominant right now. Like, you can tell he's familiar with the matchup. Even there, being able to spot dodge the side B instead of shielding, like, he knows that that side B is an option that Rel is going to be looking for.
Exactly.
It's just very textbook anti-Incineroar play right now.
I mean, even though we don't have Kazuya, I feel like this match feels very Tekken. You know, we have the puncher, the bruiser versus the grappler cat. This is like King
can he
versus
make it back?
Kazuya.
Oh, he does have his jump. He's fine.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's good.
But yeah,
But it doesn't matter against that Nair that's just out forever.
gets sniped. Only 31% on Slashy. This is brutal right now. Finds a side B, and Rel is not a bad player. Like, he made an upset on Willy to get here. He is, you know, usually one of the people that people talk about being one of those gatekeeper players in MDBA. Like, not quite MDPR level, but might be if he was able to make it out to more tournaments.
Yeah. I mean,
He was definitely in the conversation in the PR talks that were happening.
for sure.
Like, if it had been a 15-person PR in Maryland, he would have been on it.
Yeah, he was a sentence, but Slashy right now is the subject.
Yeah, I mean, still, Rel was able to get a little bit more damage, but here's a ladder combo coming out for a ton of damage.
Does not kill because the way, okay.
He was going for some crazy stuff. And Rel is just, he's not really able to pin Slashy at all. He's been able to use the jab grab. Yeah, just looking very dominant right now. On his way to a 3-stock, trying to find that falling up air, doesn't quite get it.
Slashy always told me that he had a background in first-person shooters, so honestly, seeing him hit those shot puts and be able to bruise, it's very in character for him. Like, sometimes it looks like he's playing COD. Oh,
Run off neutral air. Is going to take it. Yeah, Slashy's
First
taking game
match.
1. 3-stock, very dominant. But Slashy likes it against owners because they can't use the platforms to get out.
he's a very, exactly, they can't run, there's nothing to hide under. He's a very straightforward man.
It's Halloween today. I mean, it's a very, like, Michael Myers kind of attitude, you know?
Exactly, and Slashy bringing a touch of Halloween to this match.
Yes, he is the killer lurking, but right now, Rel Wood actually finding his way around his approaches, getting some grabs. This is a very good start. And Slashy, a player who's generally, he's told me he's pretty comfortable in the hero matchup. He thinks Brawler does very well, just the speed, able to get in on the disjoint. But, I mean, I guess hero, you can always, like, there's always some tricks ready to come out. See, but this is the problem of picking FD against him, is you don't have platforms to hide under those the shot puts.
Hero trying to mix him up with some silly hocus pocus right now, but he got bought out by Disney Plus. He got worse.
Yeah, and here's these shot puts coming, and it's so hard to avoid these when you don't have platforms to use to get around them.
Exactly. Like, you can't run from that. You can't run from any of the crazy hitboxes that Slashy's throwing out right now. Me, Brawler.
And Rel Wood had the bounce, but see, look, he's throwing it again. Hero has bounce. It's
Why
just
is he still throwing it? He doesn't care. He does not care.
It's just his muscle memory, I think.
The way he described it to me is like playing me, Brawler. Is this?
He actually punished Zoom. I've never seen that in my life.
I mean, we have our resident hero, right? So I feel like he's learned a little bit.
Where that move lands you is random.
I thought it was always in the middle.
Nah, you can't control that. So Slashy just kind of guessed, and he was right. Oh, look at this damage coming out.
Damage coming out. Second stock.
Yeah, I mean, Rel Wood's taken a little bit of a percent lead. I mean, he evened up that game very quickly, even after Slashy punished Zoom, which I have just never seen before.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Hero's one of those goofy characters that's like Vegas, just based on random chance entirely.
Yeah, although he hasn't really been relying too much on the spell menu. I haven't really seen Slashy get hit by any of the menu spells at all, but he's getting a lot of use out of the fireball and the electric attack.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, see right there.
God.
That was Slashy's muscle memory coming back to bite him. He always goes for those shot puts, and he jumped and landed right in front of Rel Wood.
I mean, they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but what happens on the stage does not stay on stage, because Slashy was thrown off. Clean off.
He is.
All right, by the fire.
Ooh, using these... The jab almost has, like, anti-air properties. Yeah, that combo's not going to be true at that percent. just a little bit too high. Finds the down air. I feel like he could have gotten a falling up air into a kill. And instead, oh, you're subjecting yourself to a potentially terrible fate if you get unlucky and you get critted there. Oh, yeah. No, Rel Wood is using these disjoints of Hero a lot. He's using them very well.
Keep him out, definitely. I mean, you'd think like the magic guy would be the witch, but Slashy's the horror movie monster in this one. Trying to keep him out of the house right now.
There's a back air. Slashy's got one more chance. There's a lot of percent on him, but he's not out just yet.
He may have 93, but the Purge has just
here's bounce.
Oh!
Yeah, see, so that's what makes this stage okay for Hero, is that once you get bounce, Slashy can't use the shot put to space anymore. So you're able to get in much more easily. And you're able to hang back and get your power-ups. Like right now with Accelerado, it's so hard to pin down Hero when he's so fast.
Exactly. Now he's got all the time in the world to read.
Oh, nice little conversion there. And he's going to go off stage to try and get a kill. Doesn't quite find it. There's an up smash. Slashy just going for these high percentage punishes, and he's been able to claw his way back into this game.
Hero trying his hardest to read right now and hoard up his power-ups, but Slashy is saying, no way, this is the gym. Get out of here, nerd. We don't read here.
He's not giving him any space to operate right now.
Not at all. He's just a nuisance. A horror movie monster.
Both of them just ran up and shielded. Up till not going to take it quite yet. The next one might. You got to be careful. Especially now, Hero glowing red. This is never the spot you want to be in. Oh, he might have been able to punish that. Finds an up smash. That's not going to take it. And Rel Wood smartly waiting on the double jump. Slashy was trying to bait it out.
Yeah, I saw the shot put whiff.
There's the back air. Oh, he was not ready for the DI, and Slashy is going to steal that game. He was down by so much and just clawing his way back, like trying to get bounce. Because in those situations, Slashy had a lot of trouble. But when you don't have bounce, Slashy can use those shot puts so well.
Yeah, for sure. He's just harnessing his inner track team, his inner sports jock.
Yeah, Rel Wood avoiding the strings pretty well, but he's just having trouble getting anything started right now. Slashy is looking very confident.
Slashy's just bagging these combos like a Grubhub order right now. The clean 72.
Yeah, not quite getting the follow-up on that down tilt. Finds an up smash.
The way Me Brawler plays is like someone's hands around your throat. Slashy says you just can't let the opponent breathe. Just be a nuisance to them constantly. Right now, the nuisance is getting kept out. Someone find some bug killer.
You know, speaking of bugs, it feels like that's what the playstyle is really, is that you want to like be the fly floating right around the opponent's like mouth. And then when they open their mouth to breathe in, you're there.
Like you are the fly and your
like you are just that little annoying bug that's gonna fly in your opponent's face when they least expect it. And you're always threatening, and the second they open their mouth to breathe, boop, you're right in there.
Exactly. Like the opponent is Walter White. No matter how hard they try, no matter how smart they are, or how many bombs they make, meth they brew, lightning they throw out, it does not matter. The fly always persists.
Speaking of throwing things out, I mean, Rel Wood found a huge down smash to take the kill, and then Slashy just hard read a jump with a thrubber to take the kill right back, and we are exactly even.
But it does not matter. As Ryan Johnson said, swap one fly and another comes back. Slashy in here with another stock, another 36 combo, just keeping him at ledge.
The knives are out right now for Slashy. He's got this juggle going. Not quite finding that up smash, not quite able to continue that juggle.
But just like Ryan Johnson, he can't quite end it well. He can't quite wrap it up.
Yeah, throwing these shot puts, they are hitting like bricks off stage right now. And he is keeping Rel Wood in this advantage stage.
Crossing him up like hopscotch right now.
Looping him up over and over.
Exactly, like some shoelaces. It's a SpongeBob song all over again. Oh my God.
And yeah, even though Slashy got so much damage early on, he's having trouble finding this kill, and Rel Wood has managed to even up the percent.
But listen, as long as you play a solid neutral, that's what this game is all about. That's what he says. He does not care if he combo misses. He doesn't care if, he doesn't get the thrupper. As long as the enemy just stays in disadvantage.
Oh, there's zoom.
Fine.
Okay, not able to get that one, but chases him down with the dash attack. And now you can't
back air kill, thank God.
Rel Wood was not ready for that. Even though it was across the stage, the DI probably not the greatest.
Now all Slashy has to do is bag his extra credit back.
Now there's no bounce.
Candy,
now there's no bounce, so you can just throw 8 billion shot puts. Oh, there's the psych up.
Oh my God.
Not ready for the tech on the up air.
That was brutal. Okay.
And you saw Slashy talking a little bit on the player cam.
But Slashy,
I bet he said that was cheese. That's my guess. Is that he thinks he got cheese.
That is my prediction. Oh my god, Rel Wood sitting out here like a take one candy bolt, but Slashy says, screw that, I'm gonna take it all.
It started like both of the other stocks where Slashy comes out to this big percent lead, but in both the other stocks, Rel Wood was able to use Hero's Disjoints to avoid dying and to get Slashy up to about an even percent. Right now, though, he's just having trouble getting anything started at all. Oh, and Slashy's got the up smash, and that's going to be a 3-0 victory.
3-0.
Looking very solid. A little bit shaky at some points, but overall, like, and we're going to be moving on into King J versus Knuck. Sora versus Game & Watch. This is going to be a weird-looking matchup.
Yeah, King J trying to take Knuck's throne this day. All right, let's see how it goes.
I can't even really fathom how this is going to look like, but beginning with that counter, and it feels like both these characters, you know, have pretty good disjoints to like contest each other with. Like that nair that Game & Watch has is massive.
Yeah, oh my god. Sora getting tossed around like a Katy Perry song right now. Just a bag floating through the wind, wanting to try again, but he cannot get advantage right now with that hard 83 on him.
Trying to make some fireworks happen. I mean, Sora can get quite a big conversion if he's able to actually get something started. The question is, will Knuck give him that chance? Right now, King J getting a good amount of damage, playing a very solid neutral. I'm not too familiar with his play, if he's one of the combo heavy Soras or if he's more of just like a good neutral, patient neutral kind of player. Making his way back to the ledge right now. Oh, baiting out
there
that.
it is.
Yeah, baiting out the chair, getting a lot of damage with the side B.
Both these characters are kind of floaty, right?
They are. Both of them can juggle each other
And they
pretty
both got keys. Dude, Sora might just be Game & Watch's Echo Fighter.
Oh! He was trying to go for that counter, but just not really in the spot to get it. And,
Using Sora's own weapon against him. He's got a Keyblade of his own.
And Sora's recovery is very good because it can come from anywhere, but like you can delay it as much as you want.
But it's kind of slow, right?
It's kind of slow, so Knuck was able to set up that kill.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Knuck just absorbed the thunder with a bucket and just threw it right back at King J, working his way up to a pretty respectable lead here. And yeah, King J is just having trouble closing out this stock.
He just cannot get in. I hope he has a secondary because this Sora matchup is not looking good for him.
I don't think it's terrible. I feel like in theory Sora could you know, space out Game & Watch pretty well, but right now, I mean, Knuck is just playing the disadvantage states very well.
Reality always has a starker truth, unfortunately, and he isn't. Oh, he's just getting camped out at ledge right now.
Yeah, finding his way back to the stage, getting that dash attack. That's finally going to take the stock, but there's 141% on King J already. Oh, here we go.
We're seeing some momentum go.
Trying to make something happen here. Finds the fireball into the dash attack. Very reliable conversion. And the falling nair into the forward tilt. Not really something you see a lot, falling neutral air out of Game & Watch, but Knuck very familiar with his character's conversions.
Not really. Sora, honestly, whenever I see combos from King J, he's trying to use a platform to his advantage. I never see him like land combos on stage. It's always when Game & Watch is up above him.
Yeah, I mean, you can ladder pretty well using Sora's aerials. Like, you can work your way up onto those platforms, and it seems like he's going for those sort of higher level conversions. Just hasn't quite been able to hit them, and right now, Knuck is kind of running away with the lead here.
Game & Watch is a master craftsman himself. He's got his own big ladders. Like, I could see him just carrying Sora off the top, like a kid in a cradle.
Not quite able to convert that falling neutral air. Instead, he's just going to jump right into a Game & Watch forward smash, and Knuck takes game one with a 2-stock.
Sora had ice, but Game & Watch had fire. Noted, noted, noted. All right, so immediately... Yeah, you're right. The center platform's helping him out. As long as Sora has Game & Watch above him, Game & Watch is just going to be cooked.
The issue is, see, that down air. You want to like be able to bait out that down air, and Sora doesn't really have the speed necessarily to do it. You can do it in some ways. Sometimes you can just beat it out straight up with your up air or like other aerials that you've got. Oh wow, just rolling through all that bacon pressure. Bacon pressure. It's such like a weird
bacon
concept.
Pressure?
The food. I'd never know what that move is actually called.
Oh.
Knuck getting,
the frying
some conversions here. Finds that forward tilt. It's not going to take the stock quite yet. Oh, and yeah, King J is just able to use his side B to fight right through.
Trying his hardest to just cook Sora right now. Both sides, actually, they're about even. I think maybe this. Do you think it's the stage choice that's doing better for him?
Yeah, I mean, Knuck's trying to cook him at ledge, but King J. Oh yeah, there's a back air. Looking pretty confident. And once again, Knuck gets out to a lead, just like in the last game. Finds these nair ladders into an up air. This is a lot of damage. Interesting use of the counter there. And he just kind of stood there and let himself get hit by the up smash.
Yeah.
King J just feels like he's a step behind in a lot of these scrapping situations. Ooh, nice use there of the falling below ledge and getting the back air. And then he finds another back air. Really good stuff.
Is it going to be enough to bag out this win? Because that is a hard 84 on him right now. He is at a major disadvantage, like Jacob versus Edward. Jacob had no screen time. Edward just dominated.
Okay. That reference came out of nowhere.
I watched a lot of...
like, I want to follow up on that somehow, but I don't know.
I watched a lot of Twilight last night.
Really?
I'm 2 movies in.
Interesting. Oh, there's the up smash.
Oh my god.
He gets more screen time later, I think.
There are 2 more movies. There's a wedding scene and everything.
Yeah, those ones are a little bit more about him.
You know, I will die every day.
But right now, King J actually making this match all about him. He was down by so much, and he has brought it back, and he's actually taken the lead. Knuck's control of this game kind of slipping.
Oh,
however, speaking of slipping, King J with a little bit of an error off stage, not quite able to make it back from that distance.
King J will die every day waiting for you, just like the Twilight Breaking Dawn song. All right.
Yeah, these juggles coming out. And yeah, King J just having trouble getting off the ledge, but he's able to just fight his way through with a get-up attack. Really smartly done. Oh, gets these conversions, trying to get those falling neutral air combos. And yeah, I mean, we're starting to get to percents where maybe King J could. He did forward smash in the wrong direction.
But Knuck right now is he's a Cullen. He's out for blood right now. And King J's blood just smells good. He's like Bella.
Yeah. Trying to finds the down smash that clanks with the forward tilt. Gets the up air. And King J is trying to make this stock the twilight of the game for Knuck, but Knuck is just fighting back. He really tried to hammer out of that situation. There's a down throw. Okay, actually gets a punish, but it's the weak hit of the dash attack instead of the strong one, so it's not going to kill. The next one might. And yeah, really smart using that up air shield.
It's looking like Twilight for both sides right now, honestly.
It's so close. Who's going to get this done? Oh, and King J barely able to get around that down smash. Finds the F tilt, and he's actually going to take that game, evening it up 1-1.
Both sides on Twilight, but it looks like King J found his eclipse.
And
immediately seeing it in Game & Watch's favor, as we kind of predicted.
Knuck's got a little bit of a juggle going.
But Sora has that platform in the middle. Maybe he can use that. And honestly, the side platforms, they're closer than I thought.
Floating a little bit too high. Yeah, but it feels like when you just don't have the space to get in Game & Watch, Knuck is doing a very good job of keeping it out right now. Yeah, King J hasn't even been able to get a single hit. Man. And this stock's almost gone, finally getting 17 off that nair.
Like Lenny Kravitz said, Sora just wants to get away and fly away.
Yeah, rolling behind, can't quite get that down tilt. Oh, here's that up air shield, into the dash attack. Finds his way back to stage very well. King J continuing this conversion. He's holding on to this stock, and he's getting a little bit of damage, trying to work his way back into this game, even though he started at such a deficit. But the down air is going to come out and seal it out. The key locking the door on that stock shut.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, the counter off stage.
Oh, my God.
I was thinking the small blast zones of Town and City might let that be a kill, and that is such a crucial miss on that kill now, because how do you take a stock off of Game & Watch right now when he's okay, that's away. That's how. That was Jay answering the question before I could even finish asking it.
An exact reenactment of how Marvel treated She-Hulk. Disney just comes in and ruins a beloved green character.
Oh, okay. Continuing these... Speaking of, Knuck using the green skin of Game & Watch, this beloved green character of his own, but King J is fighting back. He's managed to make this an even game. Yeah, uses those side Bs.
Things are looking a little bad for Game & Watch. He's got to Hulk out, or else this is going to be bad for him.
Yeah, trying to trap him at ledge. Yeah, just like a lawyer, finding him in the corner.
Exactly.
And here's these down throw conversions, and suddenly Knuck is looking at a chance to run away with this game. He's got this ladder going, not quite going to take a stock just yet. Oh, but finds the roll in, and it just feels like King J is getting very antsy with his options at a disadvantage. Oh, but he finds the double nair into the up smash. These conversions, these combos that he's got, these very consistent confirms that Sora has. King J is very adept at using them.
Aren't looking great for Sora right now. At that 84 is looking...
Oh, the footstool? He's still alive.
No,
just barely making it back.
The judge didn't hit the gavel yet.
Not quite, not quite. We'll see what the jury has to say about this one. King J just not quite ready to punish that. And that dash attack, not
This has
safe.
gotta be the end. That case is not looking airtight.
Is that a full bucket? I don't. Oh! Just barely clipping King J.
And just like the prosecution, Sora rests in peace.
And yeah, right now, continuing to space with these nairs, getting that forward air into the, or the fireball into the grab. It feels like King J has been having a little bit more success this game with just like spacing, but got caught at Legend, took a ton of damage from the bacon.
Absolutely taking him to the kitchen.
And yeah, suddenly Knuck is starting to contest these side Bs, and that's going to be a problem because he was doing those kind of for free, and Knuck has definitely adapted to the matchup.
Yeah, Game & Watch just cooking him all the way through, just making Sora well done.
Yeah, looking pretty raw right now.
Yeah.
And not... But again, I mean, he's gotten these positions before where King J is at a high percent, and he just hasn't had too much success getting the stock. King J's been able to work his way back from some tough situations, and he's doing it right now.
Yeah, he is scrapping his way out of there.
Yeah, nice find with the dash attack. Trying to go off stage.
Oh, but just like Ramsey says, where's the lamb sauce? I say, where's the tech?
Yeah, King J just... Oh, no!
Oh, my God.
Weird little spaghetti situation, trying to counter. Knuck waited the counter out. His up smash still didn't connect. Speaking of up
There
smashes,
is a trade.
that's an up smash that did connect, and suddenly the stocks are even yet again. For a Game & Watch Sora match, this has been relatively fast-paced.
Yeah.
More fast-paced than I expected. These are two very defensive characters normally.
Yeah, both sides are just taking each other to the bazaar. You know, there's been a lot of traits.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a bizarre matchup. You got that right.
For sure. With all these, like, weird floaty characters.
Trying to get these Nair conversions and getting a good deal of damage in the process. Oh, here we go. Got him stuck in the corner right now, King J, able to apply some pressure.
Oh, it's crossing each other up for a
weird
little bit.
little cross-up. Neither of them was ready for it. I don't think he meant to go for that hammer. Oh, just forward tilting him right out of that up B.
Oh, my
No,
God.
he wasn't ready.
That was insulting.
Yeah, King J ran off, and he's going to lose a stock very early, but he takes it right back with an airs into the up smash. He's looking very good right now.
Yeah, I mean, like, Knuck saying, I'll take your Pikachu, you give me your Charizard. That was a trade. That was a classic playground trade right there.
Looking fine.
Looking fine.
Here in a game store, so lots of trades happening. And right now, Knuck has, you know, even though they started this stock even, Knuck has got a bit of a lead, but that's the story that we keep seeing is Knuck goes out to a big lead, King J fights his way back.
Exactly.
He's only got one more stock and not that much time to survive.
The King has a big throne to fill right now, but it looks like his revolution's failing.
Yeah, Knuck is playing the Game of Thrones very well right now, but King J, once again, at these high percent situations in this whole set, he's been very adept at staying strong, staying consistent.
It is looking like a real Viva La Vida situation right here. You know, as Coldplay said, the old king is dead, long live the king.
Yeah, is St. Peter going to be calling King J's name in this situation? He actually did get a 9, and up being right out of that situation with the ice. Just very smartly played from Knuck right now, but how is he going to seal out this stock? He's been having trouble with that. Oh, using the Thunder. King J gets his way back. Oh, get up attack through the down smash. Very smart. And right now, whoa, he got bounced up. Even though King J got the freeze, that was a very strange looking interaction. Oh, he ran right through him.
Oh my God.
Trying to get the grab. And that Nair is actually going to take the stock. Knuck. Yeah, I mean, this is, I feel like Rob can hold Incineroar in disadvantage for a very long time. But
I
right
don't know,
now,
Incineroar holding him in. Oh my God.
right now, Rel Wood is the one making a lot of things happen.
The wood versus metal,
he
and it looks like
countered the
nature's
laser.
winning.
And here we go, trying to go for a little bit of juggle. And yeah, every time Ragnarok uses this laser, it throws out this gyro willy-nilly. He has to be careful because he might be giving... yeah, right there with the gyro. Rel Wood is able to just fall into it and get free revenge.
I mean, after that Slashy match, I was a little burnt out on Rel Wood, but it's like the Lannister said, that Lion still got claws.
Yeah, getting fired up here with this fire-type starter.
Sure, he's cooking.
Trying to hold Ragnarok in this corner here. Finds a dash attack, just using that quick burst option.
Rob trying to hit him the afterburners, but just...
Oh, look at the
burns
revenge.
brighter.
And right now, you have to be so careful if you're Ragnarok, because so many moves will kill right now. And Rel Wood just barely misses a couple. Oh, and the weak hit of the neutral B. Ragnarok not ready to punish
Rel
him.
Wood just trying to... Oh, he doesn't even need it. He just kills him in there.
Yeah, there's an air. And I'm sensing maybe a little bit of matchup.
Rel Wood just trying to bait out the revenge.
I'm sensing maybe a little bit of matchup unfamiliarity from Ragnarok here. I mean, it feels like he's getting revenge in a lot of situations where he maybe could be. He dropped shield in a weird way against that lariat.
Yeah, but just one hit on that revenge, and the creeper's gonna steal all our stuff again.
Look at all that damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, grab your pick, shovel, and bolt right now. I mean, Ragnarok's, he's just getting run over. Trying to find his way back to the stage. Gets that up air off the ledge. Rel Wood overextended a little bit, but Ragnarok's got to steal out this stock. He's got a chance here. Oh, he popped right out and used the revenge. He's got double revenge. Oh. He's dead. Okay. If he got any sort of hit with that double stacked revenge, that would have been like 30.
It would have been detrimental.
Would have been a lot of percent. Rel Wood showing that he doesn't need it though, getting these juggles going, and that side B is
that's not gonna kill?
Not quite. That killed.
Yeah, Rob's heavy.
That move's killing is very positioning dependent. I like the little fake pop-up there. Oh, but it's not going to be enough.
Not going to be enough.
Rel Wood with the Tomahawk Lariat, kind of an interesting little option there. And yeah, right now trying to get these.
Oh, he gets his revenge, like the Count of Monte Cristo.
Yeah, here we go. There's the up tilt into the up airs. That's a lot of damage. And Ragnarok is just down by a lot. It really feels like he hasn't found a way to deal with this Incineroar pressure. And he ran right back into that side B instead of just waiting it out a little bit more. Oh, that neutral air did not seem particularly intentional, but able to make it work out.
Rob just kind of baiting him off.
Okay, the side B on stage is going to be an early stock, and suddenly Ragnarok is back into this.
But I don't know, against the Incineroar, 89's looking like death percent.
Yes, it is. I mean, this is a tough spot to be. This is a very difficult place. I mean, you have to avoid so many different options from Ragnarok here.
And he's just squeezing down on him like a printing press right now.
Oh, finds the neutral area shield. Oh, and he got the pop-up with the down tilt and finds it into the forward air. That's going to take the stock and take the game. Rel Wood going up 1-0, looking very comfortable in that Rob matchup with Incineroar.
But Rel Wood feeling pretty confident right now, especially after all those early and just devastating. Oh my god, taking it back into advantage immediately.
Oh, yeah, and Ragnarok getting caught, mashing a little bit, getting caught with that revenge. Oh no, he's got it stacked.
God.
Any hit right now is going to do so much. The drag down, not quite able to continue the combo. And if you're Ragnarok right now, oh, you do not want to.
Rel Wood just,
he took how much from the neutral air?
From a nair.
Into the lariat, and Ragnarok shaking his head a little bit. I mean, that was a lot of punishment.
Oh, Rel Wood just decanting that revenge like a nice cocktail, like an old-fashioned, and he gets another one.
He's got it double stacked.
That is a double dose. That's 2 points.
Yeah, that dash attack. That dash attack did 37%. Oh, but here's a back air coming out from Ragnarok, trying to get this edge guard.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Rel Wood just a little bit too far back to make it back to the stage. Ragnarok covered him well using the laser.
He may have been decanting that whiskey, but that was a little booze cruise incident, just careening off the edge.
Oh
my god.
With the forward air. Ragnarok shook his head. He thought he was dead, but he's still alive. And he rolls right into the up smash, shaking his head again. Not looking very satisfied with how this is going. It feels like he's making a lot of mistakes and giving Incineroar revenge for free, which is just never something. Yeah, there it is. Free revenge again.
He's just feeding him like one of those Roman servants, you know?
Yeah,
Rel Wood just lying down, eating the grapes in leisure.
Every time he throws a projectile, that is another grape being lobbed at his face, which he just catches right in his mouth and says, okay, I've got revenge now. Finds a forward air. He's putting on a lot of corner pressure, and it just feels like Ragnarok is just getting outpaced right now. Which is interesting when you're being outpaced by a character as slow as Incineroar.
I mean, honestly, call Rel Wood like an 1800s novel, because it's all about revenge with him.
Yeah, there it is again, finding another revenge. And yeah, this is a lot. I mean, Ragnarok's at 61 right now. If he gets side beat, he's going to be at kill percent instantly. Oh, yeah, gets that dash attack, that 29% dash attack. Oh, going for this lariat off stage, not quite finding it. And he's got a lot of percent to play with. Rel Wood can feel comfortable going for some more high-risk options.
He could just bait out the revenge. Wait, how'd that revenge not hit? Because
that time Ragnarok baited it out very well.
Oh my god.
As the up tilt in the upper, there's a lot of damage. It's not going to be a kill.
Just putting these holes like Shia LaBeouf, but like Shia LaBeouf, can Rel Wood escape? It looks like it. His chances look good.
Yeah, and right now both these players are trying to weave around each other. Rel Wood doesn't need much more to take this stock. Ragnarok not capitalizing on this tech there. He could have gotten a down smash to kill. Trying to go for these back airs.
Ragnarok just stealing stage control like Shia LaBeouf stole those shoes.
Oh, that side B was a little bit overzealous.
Oh my god!
Finds a back air out of the depths of heck. Getting a getting a kill in the most unlikely of scenarios, and Ragnarok is still in this.
Ragnarok.
He hasn't really been hit in a while.
Yeah, dude. Ragnarok's like the Reading Rainbow intro. I can be anywhere. Or is it I can do anything?
Something like that.
Either one's correct, because honestly, that just... Rob's off-stage maneuverability is insane.
Yeah, Ragnarok has had a dream where he could do anything, and that anything is going to be coming back here in this situation. Oh, but there's the side B, and that's going to be it.
He is down and out. Scrap for computer parts.
So this is going to be difficult.
Yeah.
But he definitely can do it. It feels like there are some things that he started to catch on to. I have not seen... Yeah, see, I haven't seen Rel Wood actually successfully get a revenge in a while. Like, even in the last couple of stocks of that game. He just... Okay, there's
You
one.
think he's going to be lighter on the projectiles on this one?
I think so. I think so.
Because he seems to be a lot more scrappier.
But now Rel Wood is starting to adapt, and he's starting to use the revenge to get... to get it out of... Yeah, just out of normals. Not out of projectiles anymore. He's getting it out of dash attack, out of forward air, out of nair. It's just these little, like, and now Ragnarok needs to find a different adaptation. He needs to be a little bit more patient.
Oh my god, it's like Black Ops 1. He's Victor Reznov, and he will have his revenge.
Yeah, not able to punish that revenge. He just waited a little bit too long. There's an air. Oh, down to the limit of the forward air. Not quite taking it. Yeah. And look at this. He's going so high. He does not want to have to deal with any of this.
He's just afraid. He's scared. I know robots could have fear. I didn't know they had emotions.
Yeah, there's that down tilt. Into the up air. Ooh, he's got a revenge again. Oh no, this exact same situation again. But that time Ragnarok missed. And instead, he takes so much damage from that revenge down tilt into the back air. That was so weird. Both players still got the first. Never mind. Ragnarok died.
Yeah.
Mid-sentence didn't even fully let me curse.
I mean, you know, Ragnarok is like that
what a good match.
Oh my god.
And it feels like Rel Wood is mashing the revenge a lot in these scramble situations where he thinks, okay, finding a backer there.
I feel like Ragnarok's name right now, it's just a prophecy because, you know, the God of Fire comes up and it just causes, like, the death of all things. By death of all things, I mean the death of Rob.
Yeah. And here we go. We've got some edge trapping and edge guarding and ledge trapping going on from Rel Wood, but Ragnarok able to roll his way through the pressure. And I could have told you that revenge was coming. Oh, the drag down. Oh, finds the up tilt into the up air. And yeah, Ragnarok has evened this up. He started this stock down by quite a lot. Off stage, he's floating.
Yep.
Rel Wood actually trying to go off to edge guard him. Very risky. We saw him get reversed in the last game.
It's strange seeing Incineroar be so aggressive about edge guards because their recovery isn't great. I mean, Rob can be anywhere off stage.
It's good in those particular situations where you can just go right back up with your fast up B. Rel Wood finding a very fast forward smash, and now Ragnarok is down to his last stock of the tournament. I mentioned Taylor Swift earlier. If you have any solutions, you better speak now. Oh, gets side B, taking so much damage out of the revenge side B. And yeah, using this revenge again, it just feels like Rel Wood is running away with this game, and he actually killed with the revenge dash attack. Dynamic that these two are going to have, because both of them kind of want you in that like middle range where they can space you out, but it feels like when you're up close, yeah, like these sort of hitboxes are just going to be a little bit bigger. And right now, King J just kind of running over him, gets 50% right off the bat just with these neutral airs and forward airs.
Sora may be a kid, but he's kind of taking Lucas back to school right now.
Looking very good right now. Crits, yeah, trying to get through, but just having trouble with the constant aerial wall that Sora puts around himself.
Oh, for sure. He's playing with like a stack of Legos right now. Oh my god!
Finds the nair into the F smash. Excellent conversion, and King J is getting started in a big way here. That kind of rhymed.
Yeah, it did.
I shouldn't have said here, then it would have rhymed more nicely. But anyway.
Speaking of rhymes, Sora's combos right now just have some crazy rhythm to them.
Yeah, looking very poetic here with the way that he's able to, you know, weave these strings together.
But Lucas right now looking like Phineas and Ferb. He ain't got no rhythm.
Nah, Crits is having some trouble getting himself back in this game. That forward smash is going to be a good start, but can you complete an edge guard against Sora? It's unlikely. Finds a forward air there. And
both sides just throwing out the Thunder.
Yeah, trying to use the PK Thunder, but I mean, Sora has such mobility off stage that you just don't really need to deal with it. And King J is going to make it a 3-stock-to-1 lead. Looking very confident right now here against Crits.
I mean, who thought to bring a kid to a bar fight? Come on.
Yeah, I mean, both of these characters kids, really.
Yeah.
This is,
I mean, Sora's like a teenager.
it's playtime right now here on,
That's what I'm saying. They're on the playground. It's like Disney's Recess.
yeah, and right now, well, they're playing tag, and Crits is it the entire time because he has not had a single chance to get into this game.
He's got the cheese touch, and just King J has avoided him maximally. Oh, now long. He's got the
finds a
cheese
dash
touch
attack.
now.
Yeah, but I mean, I think King J is going to give it right back to them, back to him, because Crits is having a lot of trouble getting anything started here.
Wait, no, I take it back.
Oh, here we go. Here's some damage. Not quite able to get all that he needs. It's going to be so hard for him. It's a good tech, but yeah.
Should have tagged.
He did
Oh, he
tech.
did tag. Yeah, no, he kind of frozen in place. That's weird.
He buffered an aerial, and he just fell too low.
Oh, I see. You know, philosophers' statues in the museums. They're thinking about something. Something is cooking in both these players' heads.
Yeah, here on Smashville, going to try and make those concepts into a reality. And here we go with a little bit of a juggle starting out from Crits. Already kind of more pressure than he was able to put on the first stock last game. And he's got some stuff going with these aerials. Oh, nice parry.
Things are not looking nearly as good for King J right now.
Yeah, Crits is playing a lot more patient. He's trying just not to run into the neutral airs.
The King's getting a little usurped right now, but he takes his throne back by force.
Yeah, trying to fight his way through with these wide sword swings of Sora. I mean, just kind of trying to cover space. Oh, actually absorbing the thunder, and you saw he turned himself around in like a really cool way there. But now you don't have a double jump. It was actually kind of a bait. But Crits is able to find his way back. Oh, trying to go for that forward smash on the neutral get up. That is kind of a crazy option to go for, and instead you're going to get down tilt up smashed. King J.
King J looking more like a tyrant right now.
Taking the first stock by Imperial Decree right there.
Just salting the earth as he goes.
Yeah, Crit's trying to get his way back to stage. He does. Gets dash attacked. Finds a nice little forwarder there. But using the thunder through the stage, such a wonky little option. Something you're not ready for on a small stage like Smashville like this.
It's like the Pokemon trainer, how Ivysaur can sometimes whip through.
It's the same idea, yeah. Or like how Bylets will kind of shark you. But that dash attack.
Speaking of the shark, it looks like Lucas bites back.
Taking a big bite right out of that stock of King J's.
Harnessing a little bit of that dog on his shirt.
He's got that dog in him.
He's exactly.
He's got that dog in him. That's why he's going with this skin. We'll see if that dog in him is enough for Crits to find this game right now.
He is scrappy. He's hungry, and he wants that bone more than anything.
He has not been very successful in edge guarding King J so far, but like, what character can really edge guard Sora?
Oh my God!
And meanwhile, King J has gotten so many conversions off stage.
I mean, Lucas may be the dog, but Sora's got the goof troop in him.
King J is bringing him back to the pound right now.
I mean, Sora knows what to do to the dog. He's got one in his party.
Yeah, hot dog, hot diggity dog. These Sora conversions coming out. And yeah, these neutral air, he's getting so much damage off of this, and Crits is just, he started this game out very well, but he's having a little bit of a tough time getting his way back into the game after going down by this much.
Exactly. I mean, King J is just taking him to the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse right now and teaching him a lesson.
I like using the down B to heal off of the fireball. Nice little find.
He has had some smart ones, actually. Like
trying to use that neutral B, but King J just waiting it out. And gets him with the freeze. That's going to be a stock.
I mean, Disney may have bought Blue Sky, but Lucas sent him to the Ice Age.
Yes, he did. I mean, Crit's trying not to go extinct here. Oh, but he's lost his double jump. What's he going to do? And yeah, King J can just counter that, and he can't make it back. He's too far away. Oh, it almost looked like he could. Okay, now he definitely can. Oh, just barely falling under the Sora counter. And now Crits has one last chance to bring this back.
I mean, Sora's got the ice too, and Lucas's momentum just seems frozen over right now.
Okay, but does he have that dog in him? Does he have that dog in him? That is the question. Crits finds his way back to stage again, but he's just not able to get anything started. How is he going to find a kill on
This
King
dog
J here?
just can't find his way into the doghouse.
Here off stage. Oh, couldn't quite get the Zair, but he's able to make his way back. The last little hit of up tilt. And it feels like so many different things will do it here. Is that Nair going to take it? No, that's not really a move that kills.
Sora's like Batman right now. He just can't kill.
Oh, yeah, he fell out of the up B. That would have been a game-saving up B as well. Finds a forward air, and suddenly Rage. Oh, if he had found that down smash. And now Crits, with this much rage on him, he's able to look for some crazy options.
Not quite getting the freeze on that one.
Yeah, you can't help but feel like if one of those freezes hits off stage, there's the back throw. Oh, he was just an inch off. And he finds the forward air, but King J survives. This is
honestly anyone's game right now.
Comeback,
How light these
not
characters are.
punishing the counter. Oh, but using this.
Oh my god!
Sora can make his way back. No way! No tech. I'm curious about this choice. I feel like King J will just take it to Hollow Bastion no matter what, because he likes it. And because it's the Sora stage. That's cool. But it is a very good Sora stage. Like, don't get me wrong. But now, I mean, after losing a game in such fashion, after getting, you know, after Crits made that huge comeback, like, how are you gonna get back into the set? How are you gonna make this? How are you gonna take the lead again? Right now, Crits is keeping it very even.
Yeah, things just, yeah, they're pretty even right now. Nothing crazy has happened.
Oh, finds a back throw, offstage situation. Yeah, threatening with that PK freeze, not quite able to find it. And yeah, finds another grab. Crits has gotten a lot more patient. Like, he's waiting for, you know, before King J was just preemptively throwing out a lot of moves and catching Crits' movement. Now, Crits has been a lot better about,
not good enough though.
Not good enough to get away from that hard call-out back air. Oh, just barely missing the freeze. Threatening with that. Gets the wrong hand of the down air. And King J is able to make his way back. And Crits is fishing for this grab a little bit. He's just not able to find it.
King J just stuck on 118. Crits doing his best to just close out that kill.
King J taunted. I don't think that was intentional.
I hope not. For sportsmanship reasons.
There's a dash attack. I mean, it would also just be weird to taunt in the middle of, like, neutral.
It kind of.
Oh, he actually teched it that time. He was ready. That up B spike is something it's so hard to be ready for, but he did find it.
I mean, after that, just devastating kill I'd be looking forward to.
Yeah. After he lost that game in such fashion. And
I mean,
Crit's not able to find the conversion there.
A dog may not be able to learn new tricks, but I think Sora might. Oh, but apparently not.
Oh, even though he missed the tech on that one, slightly higher blast on.
Even though old habits die hard, Sora dies easy.
Dies to that forward air. That's a Christmas movie, not a Halloween movie.
Wait, what is?
Never mind. Anyway, I was making a Die Hard joke.
Oh, yeah.
Crits has evened up the stock count, but he is very down in percent right now.
That's true. He's going to have to do some crawling through the vents to get his win.
Yeah. King J trying to find his way back here off stage. I mean, he's not at that high percent, so he's not really at... but suddenly, yeah, Crits is trying to rack up that damage.
Crits taking back his tower. We love a good underdog story, just like Die Hard.
Just barely missing that forward smash. And, yeah, not able to find a kill out of those forwarders. Crits gets his way back. He's frozen.
God.
Oh, he waited. But he's still going to fall prey to that back throw, spinning him around
Lucas,
like a record breaker.
Dog, looking less like Airbud, more like Marley and me, dead.
Okay. Crit's not trying to go out like old Yeller here. Fighting his way back up the stage. We're going to see if he's able to even up these stocks. But King J right now just continuing the pressure, gets the thunder. That's so much
like
damage.
last, he's just trapped in the well.
Oh, just barely missing that up smash. Crits popping out just a second later and trying to even it up with that forward smash. Yeah, Crits is going for a lot of these. He's selling out on these big Hail Mary options, but he's not really having a lot of success.
I mean, usually the dogs are the one that bury things, but Crits is getting buried right now.
Yeah. And we're going to see King J kind of chewing him up in neutral. I mean, he just hasn't really been able to get much started.
That is true.
He's got a ledge situation now, but King J gets back basically for free.
Oh.
That back throw's going to take it.
Looks like he's got some bark and he's got some bite.
Yeah, here we go. And now this is looking a lot like last game. King J is up by a lot of percent, but can he find a kill, or is Crits going to continue having that dog in him? Is he going to make the big comeback?
It's the final buzzer of the scoreboard, and the Airbud is coming out at him. You know, he's blonde like a golden retriever. We love an underdog story.
Trying to make the buzzer-beating play here, but is he all bark, or does he have bite? Finds the neutral air. Trying to get that tech situation on the platform. Not quite finding it. This is so scary. Oh, and and nairs into the up air. King J finally finding. Yeah, so we're going to see how these small side blast zones of town come into play, as well as a lot more space to play around with. And I'm curious who that's going to benefit. I mean, we saw Knuck use that space to his advantage against Sora in the winner set against King J. And he was, yeah, very good of King J to air dodge that back air. He almost died.
I mean, just like from Air Bud to Air Buddies, like, Crits comes back. There is a new franchise entirely.
Oh, who says a dog can't play baseball? Crits right now, getting these air. Oh my just God! Barely missed the spike. He got the wrong hitbox of the back air.
This dog just saucing him up, playing games of his own.
Yeah, trying to kick a field goal, but was just a little bit wide right, not quite getting it. And instead, I mean, we're in this just about even percent situation. Finds a forward air, but not really the strong hit. Yeah, playing around off stage with these uppies. Juggling it like a soccer ball.
Looking like a golf ball in the rough right now for Sora. Oh my God.
King J just batting him away.
Looks like he's got a good chipper. He got out.
Yeah, hitting a nice home run straight to midfield. But yeah, here we go. Crits is stuck on this side platform now.
Every kid loves a baseball game. Like, Crits could come back.
Sure could, but right now, yeah, King J is taking him out to the ball game right now. There's a back throw. And
Sora thrown out his first and second strike, and third and 3 strikes, he's out.
And this game started pretty even, but King J has just run away. Crits has had a lot of trouble getting anything started. I mean, King J just pitching a no-hitter right now, looking pretty good. Oh, Crits has one more chance. Let's see if he's going to look like those Game 1 Phillies, going to try and bring it back from a 5-0 deficit, in this case a 3-1 deficit.
I see, but honestly right now, King J, he's looking like the Yankees. Like, I've always been a winner picker. That's why I like the Yankees as a kid.
I mean, hey, they're out right now. They're not in the World Series this year.
That's true. They do not have Jeter anymore.
Yeah, and unlike the Astros right now, King J playing completely fair, getting these, solid conversions, just racking up the percent. Crit's going to see if he can make something big happen.
Yeah, both sides just playing a numbers game like Moneyball right now.
And King J's numbers coming out on top right now. Crits finds a back throw, throwing him off stage, trying to threaten with the freeze, but I mean, it just feels like we've played this game so many times before.
I mean, it looks like Crits is the king of the Jonah Hill right now.
Yeah, finds a forward tilt. That's not going to take it quite yet, even with these lower
just keeping King J in the Brad Pitt. Oh my goodness.
Gets dash attacked, and that's finally going to be the stock. And now we're going to see if Crits can actually make that Philly-style comeback. See if he can steal one on the road here. Actually, it's his counter pick, so I guess it's a home game.
Philly good?
Oh, they're in the World. The Phillies are in the World Series right now against the Astros.
God, okay. Where are the Astros?
Houston.
I've been away from baseball for a long time.
They're the guys who cheated.
Good to know. But honestly, with these combos, it looks like Crits is cheating a little right now.
I'd say this is totally fair play right now. I mean, he was down 3-1, and he is just about even this up. He's trying to get that down smash, and King J stalls just long enough. That forward tilt not going to take it. This has actually been a miraculous comeback right now from Crits, just like Game 2.
Crits playing a 10th inning game of his own.
He's going to try and pull this all the way back to a Game 5, even though it seemed like King J could have sealed this out in 3. Oh, and suddenly, is he going to get the pop-up? Oh,
my God, no.
The patience from Crits, not mashing, not doing anything.
He misses the fly ball.
Yeah, just so well played right now. This is so tough. I mean, if you're King J right now, you can't let it get to your head that you were up by so much and you've kind of blown this lead.
Both sides just waiting for that final hit.
Oh
my God. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks, 'cause I don't know if Crits is ever getting back.
Swinging as hard as he can, knocking Crits right out of the park. King J takes it 3-1.
But Me Brawler is not a man of the arts. He is a bonehead, and we are going to see some brainless combos from him.
Yeah, he's got a bachelor's degree in kicking you off the stage.
Exactly.
But right now, I mean, not getting off to a very good start, getting 81% unanswered.
God.
But again, this is what we saw in their last set, is that all the games would start off like this.
I don't know. Things are looking pretty bad for Slashy right now. That knife is a little bit dull.
Yeah, right now this juggler from Knuck, I mean, he's just been in one big disadvantage state this whole time. Knuck looking very strong. Yeah, trying to use that side B, but
I think he's acclimated to Slashy's incredibly aggro just way of playing the game.
Yeah, I mean, Slashy has tried to swing out a disadvantage a few times, and he's been caught each one. He's got him at 165, but how is he actually going to seal out the stock? That's a different question.
But we've seen crazy.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, Thrupper!
Yeah, that's not going to kill just yet, but... So a setup that Slashy does a lot is he uses the side B to try and... Or the shot put to force you to jump.
Really?
Yeah, so he throws it out so that you go above it.
Oh,
and
so
then he tries
recovery option, then he hits
you.
a Thrupper.
That's his, like, favorite setup.
I also saw him do the falling up air to Thrupper. That's another one of his favorites.
Yeah, there's a back air. And suddenly,
oh my God! Did the shot put hit him?
no, he just fell.
Oh,
He went too low. I think he went too low trying to avoid the shot put.
For
He's
how
able to even it out.
horrible a situation Slashy was in, that's really good for him because he got the trade.
Yeah, he started down 188 and he somehow still took the stock first. I mean, this is just looking a lot like it was in the last sets that they played.
Meat Brawler looking like a meat baller right now. Oh my God.
He is me balling for sure. Boom
Pushing the
shakalaka, these
upper
conversions.
limit with these combos.
But Knuck able to up his way out of him. And there's a dash attack.
But honestly, who's going to win, the up B or the thrup B? Oh my goodness.
An unsafe back air from Knuck gets up smashed. Slashy only took 28% on that stock while taking out the entirety of Knuck's stock.
He just walked through the eye of a storm unfazed. I mean, Meat Brawler's always unfazed. There's just no emotion in that phase of his.
None at all, except when he misses a grab. It's really funny. I cannot believe he was actually brave enough to go for that, to go for the dash attack right into Knuck charging the up smash. He just says, you're not going to let go of it. And it worked. Oh, using the reach of that dash attack. That's a really underrated move, I think. It's so fast and it covers so much space, and it can cross up if you hit the shield. Slashy finding his way backstage. Oh, and side B's right into a forward smash.
But I mean, that's 61 on Game & Watch. Like, one more combo string, and that's kill percent for Meat Brawler.
It's a good start, but I mean, Brawler can sometimes struggle to get those final hits. It feels like sometimes you either get them at like 80 or you just don't get them until like 130. So we're going to see if Knuck can use his survivability and defense to stay alive here, and he's brought the percentages just about even. But Slashy looking pretty nice right now. Maybe not anymore after getting dash attacked off the stage. Finds a back air. Oh, tried to rubber, but just he was in the wrong spot for it. And now you got to be careful. If you get hit by a smash attack, you're probably done.
Both sides are just waiting for one of them to whiff.
Yeah, oh, just catching that extension with that dash attack. Just really nicely done.
Oh, making him waste the air dodge. That was smart.
Forward throw, but good DI. Yeah, that's what he does, is he throws out the shot put to make you waste
use
one of your
recovery options. And there it is, Thrupper to close it out.
An unsafe neutral air onto Slashy's shield is going to get Knuck punished by an up B, and that is going to be death right there.
Yeah, Knuck has mead his match.
And yeah, right now, Slashy trying to continue this streak of me balling.
Warner SSBU in the comments, Slashy sweep for sure. Slashy sweep all the way.
Slashy looks like he's sweeping pretty comfortably right now.
I mean, call him the custodian, because he sweeps good.
Yeah, just trying to clean up the weird radioactive spill that is this green Game & Watch right now.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a straight...
Oh, no, you're getting laddered. Okay, but he upbeats his way out of it very smartly from Knuck. Recognized that the combo wasn't entirely going to be true because Slashy got kind of a weird hit of the up air and just upbeats out of it using that panic button escape option. Oh,
there
is
is
side B.
Game & Watch right now, like a stray piece of paper in the hallway for Slashy to sweep away to clean.
Yeah, but I mean, you can get cut by any piece of paper, and Knuck is trying to make that a reality right now. Finds that throw off stage. Oh, and he just fights his way back with the Thrupper. And
But a paper cut is nothing compared to a Thrupper.
Game & Watch is so light that he's actually going to die to a lot of those incidental Thruppers that might not kill other characters.
Oh my
Side B's
God.
right in a forward smash, getting a little bit torched.
That's true. Paper's a little flammable. You know, you watch out for that.
Yeah, pretty good at starting fires, and Knuck is just about even the game up.
Slashy did not start the fire, but he sure is burning.
Yeah, as the world keeps turning here, Slashy trying to get out of disadvantage, finds his way using the platforms very nicely. Nice little back air there. But Knuck with a nice back air of his own, fighting his way back. I keep saying nice back air. I just can't stop.
It is a nice back air. We see a lot of them.
Greatest commentary cliche of all time.
I mean, back airs are always nice on every character. I don't know a single character with a bad back air.
Yeah, just about. Oh, very predictable down B there. Knuck firing back. using that big noggin of his, that up smash.
That big SpongeBob helmet.
Oh, you got down tilted. Not quite going to take the stock yet. The next one might.
It's close.
And there it is. Slashy just hard calling out the up B, shielding it and getting an up B of his own. That makes it such a scary option for Game & Watch to go for. Most characters don't have an option that gets you up there that quickly, but Me Brawler's Thrupper is, you know, very good at that.
Yeah, for sure.
But right now, I mean, Slashy has been looking nice all game, but not anymore.
Nice enough. Honestly, I'm not seeing as big of a sweep from him as usual.
Yeah, Knuck proving to be a pretty big mess to clean up right now.
Yeah, oh my god. Slashy's gonna need some bleach for that. Oh my goodness.
And Knuck takes a game. That is already doing better than last time. Shaking his head. He does not like losing to this character.
Why is Knuck's camera blurred?
I don't know. He's trying to make himself hard to see. It's strategic.
They're censoring him once he becomes a crime scene after what Slashy does to him.
Slashy's using that frame 3 up B out of disadvantage quite a lot to just sort of counter hit Knuck when he's doing these unsafe combos. It feels like Knuck has adapted to the side B very well, though. I haven't really seen him get suplexed a lot.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of damage. Knuck is doing very well right now.
Oh, give him the old bear hug.
Yeah, the suplex to get right over the down smash attempt was really smart. But this time, not going to cover it. Slashy's still finding his way back by going high. Finds a back air.
Right. He's too aggressive, honestly.
Yeah, maybe he could be hanging back a little bit more. Yeah, that time just whiff punishing the forward smash with an air. But right now, I mean, getting juggled a little bit. It feels like, you know, Slashy, the danger with him is that sometimes he'll autopilot, and his autopilot just runs in a lot.
Yeah.
There's an up smash. But good auto cancel downer from Knuck to make it back. Sparks on that back air, just barely missing, but not quite putting out the fire that is this Slashy stock.
Speaking of, oh my god.
Just throwing these pitches off stage. Looking very good. But gets forward tilted. That's not going to take the stock just yet. Very good air dodge there, but he's going to get nared.
As long as Slashy bags a good 20 from this, honestly, the stock went his way.
Yeah, can he get some damage here before he loses the stock? And baiting out the down air and whip punishing, he's got a good 30%. Nothing that Knuck can't make up. Oh, this jab is actually gonna... No, not quite. That early back air. Oh, very smart covering that space.
Locking it out with that key.
Yeah, just kind of calling out that Slashy was going to go high and then try and drift back up. That was almost a scary situation. Oh, just naring through the bacon. Very funny.
He's got no time for breakfast. It's business time. Nope. He's got the suit on. He's got to go to work.
He's just going to kick all the food out of the way.
And he's done some work on Game & Watch right now. That's 66.
It's a lot of percent, but can he continue it? I mean, he can get stuck in disadvantage for a long time. There's that up B.
Oh my god. Slashy with the business suit asking us, telling the audience, you know what happens to paper in the office? It gets shredded.
Yeah, he's looking. He keeps going for these high up Bs, but Knuck has adapted a little bit. He's air dodging them now. Now he's got to start jumping up to threaten them and then punishing the air dodge after. Because now, I mean, Slashy is picking some unsafe options out of disadvantage that Knuck is punishing.
Seems to be getting a little bit safer.
Yeah, good neutral get up jab by Knuck. That was a very good option to pick in that situation.
As you like to say, nice back air.
Oh, he could have comboed that.
Oh, nice back air indeed. Out of the cubicle into the waist bin.
Finds a back air there right at the edge. And once again, we're going to see if Slashy can get a little bit of extra credit or if he's going to lose that stock. Oh, gets that falling there and a down to Lizard. We're going to take it again with the early up B. Slashy has been using that to such great effect.
He has, for sure.
He's trying to space with forward air. It's like a weirdly big move. You don't expect forward air to be as big as it is.
It is. He told me it's huge.
Oh, good tech.
Good. Wonderful tech.
And he finds a backer out of it. A complete reversal of the situation. Look how much damage he's gotten out of it. The 2-frame down tilt. Up tilt.
Oh, that was an uppercut for him, honestly.
He was trying to bait something out, and he did. He just wasn't quite able to get the follow-up.
Oh!
Yeah, that Thrupper.
Swing and a miss.
Very overzealous of him to go for that, and he's going to get dash attacked and lose his stock. Knuck's got one more chance.
Oh my god.
And strikes out. We're back on PS2. I imagine we're just going to keep going back to PS2. Ooh, finds a little dash attack there.
Oh my god, Thrupper.
Yeah, Slashy has been getting so much mileage out of these early Thruppers. But right now, Knuck trying to get a little juggle going. Doesn't quite find it. He's got a good deal of percent on Slashy. He's starting to build a little bit of lead. Oh, the falling up air.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you're gonna take 30 off that.
Living out his true slasher film right now, like the American Psycho in the suit. He's sick of the paperwork. He's sick of Game & Watch. It's time for him to go psycho on him.
And yeah, he almost got another falling up air. Didn't quite find it, but using these frame traps and that dash attack, just very bravely running in on a lot of Knuck's charged forward smash attempts. And he's just timing everything right. Like, he's able to do it safely. Oh.
Oh, that was a very unsafe.
Yeah. And Knuck keeps trying to up smash, but Slashy loves to go to that platform, and like he's always safe when he does it. So Knuck's got to go for like a neutral air there or something. Instead, he's gonna don't go for a neutral air there, not right onto Slashy's shield where he can up you out of shield. And yeah, these fastballs just continuing to come.
Oh,
But the chair is going to take the stop.
Asking him if he likes Huey Lewis and the news, and Knuck just says no. Unfortunate.
Yeah, there we go. And now Knuck trying to get some extra credit here with this juggle. He might bring this to a game 5, but not if he gets hit by throwers
That
like that.
American Psycho fit. He finally picks up his videotapes.
Yeah.
Oh, into the suplex. That was safer this time.
Oh, Slashy with that fallback. And here we go, trying to get a little bit of juggle.
Slashy's just keeping up good edge pressure right now.
Yeah, this is his calling card. This is what he does best. Trying to show Knuck this high quality business card of his.
Exactly. He just gets in your face with it. Look at that print. Look at that eggshell lettering.
And again, another early up B. Knuck has not adapted to that option at all. Whoa, I don't know how that up smash missed. Slashy is surprised as the rest of us. Oh, doesn't get up smash there.
Yeah,
Very
how
good.
did that up smash miss? How does Paul Allen have a better apartment than you? He does not know, and it is making him mad.
Oh, he almost ran right. He just dash attacked right through. Slashy is just calling him out. He's like, you're too scared to let go of these smash attacks. I'm just going to run through and dash attack you. Oh, that was an unsafe down B, but Knuck was not ready to deal with it. Both of them, a little bit of a DBZ moment. And, okay, Slashy lost his stock. My screen froze for a second. And we were not able to see how exactly that stock was taken off, but...
Oh,
Slashy
my
finds.
God.
He's bowling nothing but strikes right now, but Knuck smartly using that reflector, but still gets back aired, and we are at 1 stock to 1. Is Slashy going to seal this out in 4 games, or is Knuck going to try and make it a 5-game situation? Right now, Slashy doing a great job holding him in disadvantage. Yeah, that shot put will still hit you if you're trying to bucket. It'll still hit your head sometimes. Oh, that up tilt, that move has such a big hitbox, just using it to scoop. Dash attacks coming out, a little bit of a frame trap with them.
Knuck is not doing well right now. That 103, that is a mean fever he's got.
Slashy is putting on a lot of pressure, but it only takes one good juggle from Game & Watch to bring this back. But that back air out of disadvantage by Slashy working very nicely. Oh, the falling up air!
Through upper!
To Rel Axe, keep himself calm here in this loser's bracket. If you lose 3 games, you're out. He's going to try and lose none. And yeah, right now, I mean, Rel Wood just looking very patient, but King J finds his way in with a neutral B. And right
that
there.
Immediate revenge.
Yeah, so he's going to be revenging out of anything that he doesn't think is true. And, I mean, King J is sort of a character that cannot help but mash buttons on you sometimes. So I reckon that's something that's going to get him a lot of mileage here. Rel Wood finding the down throw.
Oh my God.
King J not ready for that conversion at all.
Like the annoying debate kid, Rel Wood's revenge is proving Sora's moves are false.
Yeah, I mean, he revenged the Thunder as well.
Oh my God.
Okay.
That was a meaty combo. He went to the butchers and he took home a quarter pounder.
Oh, and he's got a ladder going. I was so used to watching me brawler, I thought there was a thropper coming out after that up there, but here we are. And King J stuffing out the side B with the aerials. That's something that Sora can do to get a little bit of an advantage in this matchup. But yeah, I mean, Rel Wood going high just doesn't want to have to deal with Sora's edge guarding. King J gets a falling up air and gets another up air.
Bringing down the Thunder.
And suddenly, even though it feels like Rel Wood is out a lot of control of this game, King J isn't down by that much. This is absolutely something he can still bring back. Oh, finds a nice little side B there. Ah, good weight on the get-up attack. A lot
I don't know about bringing it back. That 91, that's Sora death percent right there.
Yeah, but here we go. He's already got 49 on Rel Wood. Not able to continue the advantage state. Uses that Thunder, but Rel Wood just kind of weaving in his way in between all these hits.
Rel Wood true to his tag right now. Relax. He's just waiting for Sora to come in so he can do his business.
He does not have to force the issue right now. Although he is forcing the issue with that up air. Certainly an issue for King
dodging
J.
all of Sora's projectile options right there. Oh my god.
That little down tilt scoop is so good into the forward air. That down tilt, one of Incineroar's best moves. How much damage did he take?
Exactly. A lot.
How did he get to 56? Okay, there's another revenge. Oh, but he gets forward smash. Not quite going to take it.
Oh, using the recovery to armor through.
Yeah, and look how much damage it did. King J is taking like 4 hits, and he's at 98. Rel Wood trying to make it look like revenge is a dish best served hot right now, because that's how he's playing. That's the fire of Incineroar coming into play.
He is burning, and let's see if, like the Dragon Force he is, Sora can persevere through the fire and the flames.
There's a nice little up air trying to quench the flames of Rel Wood just a little bit, trying to use that ice off stage.
Oh my god.
But Rel burns through it all, finds the down tilt into the lariat. That's going to be the stock. That's going to be the game. A JV2 stock coming out. Possibly just another comfort counterpick kind of deal.
Yeah. At least I think so.
Oh, side B. Bang.
25 out of the gate.
Oh, falling out of the jabs. That jab can be an inconsistent move sometimes. But what is not inconsistent is the damage racket of Incineroar. No revenge is needed. That's 68% already. And he's barely gotten hit.
Stray Cat just does a lot off of stray hits. Nice 77 on Sora already.
Yeah, but King J trying to fight his way back. He's got him off stage here. And yeah, right now, trying to get down off the stage. Oh, there's that up air into the fire, into these side Bs, but not quite getting it. And instead, Rel Wood is the one who ends up with the down throw. There's the Thunder.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fighting his way through
back
the side
on
B.
stage, getting control.
Gets a grab into the forward air, or forward throw. Oh, actually swatting out of the up
way,
air
like
really nicely.
Oh my.
And yeah, Rel Wood thought he was going to get crossed up there, but waited.
King J comes out of the fire and into the frying. No, out of the frying pan into the fire. My bad.
Into the feet of Incineroar, that big kick, just taking that stock. Oh, and that's going to be another 25. And Rel Wood looking very strong right now. I mean, King J is having some trouble ending this stock, and he thought he had waited out the revenge, but he hadn't.
How much damage did that Nair do? Oh my god.
A lot.
Too much.
There's the pop-up. Oh, he had the read on the neutral tech. He just wasn't quite in the right spot.
Why am
to
I
actually
playing
hit the up
Kazuya?
smash.
I just played Incineroar. Oh my god, these numbers are insane.
Crazy looking character. Finds that forward air. Definitely not as good as Incineroar, though. Or no, not as good as Kazuya. That back throw is probably going to take the stock.
Oh my god.
That move erases stocks, and suddenly, you know, a game that started off pretty even, a game that started looking off.
Yeah.
No, started off looking pretty good for King J. He's at 41 on his last stock, and Rel Wood will not die.
Rel Wood is just accumulating numbers and losing them, playing with stocks like the Wolf of Wall Street.
Jab 1, jab 2 into wait, jab 1 is a combo I've never seen from Incineroar in my life. Oh no, the revenge forward is going to take the stock at like 60. Rel Wood just running over him with that rage. A few times at MTV Locals recently. I saw him on a ladder recently. I want to, yeah, because he played against Big Floppa. That's the Floppa player. All right, moving into game 3 of this.
Oh, the whiffed command grab, unfortunately.
Yeah, King J taking him to Hollow Bastion. I mean, this is where he likes to be. This is a comfort pick.
The revenge setting that percent back to equal.
And once again, the percents are seeming roughly even, but in the last game, we saw King J just completely unable to take a stock.
Honestly, that neutral B is such a good get off of me tool.
Yeah. Oh, there's an up there. Yeah, Rel Wood actually going off stage and trying to edge guard. But King J catches him with that forward smash. And that counter is only going to work in front of you. Oh, makes his way back with that up B.
I have not seen Sora use a lot of these counters, honestly.
No, not really. Oh, there's the...
Does revenge come out faster than a counter or about just as fast?
Just as fast. I mean, I think it's... Yeah, probably just about the same as most counters in the game. Oh, a missed air dodge, and King J just not able to make his way back. And now, this is the problem. How do you even up this game? How do you take the stock off Incineroar? It's something that he has not been able to do. Trying to go for the down tilt lariat, but not quite getting it.
Yeah, scooping up like a big blue spoon.
Oh, no.
Oh!
Okay.
No!
He was going for a stock trade. He wanted to get the spike hitbox of that up B.
Oh my god.
That would have been crazy. Instead, I mean, the hardest thing for King J has been taking stocks. You just gave him a stock basically for free. And now you have let him right back into this game, but you got revenge. 20% up tilt. Finds a back throw.
Or at a dangerous 113 guard. Oh my god. Wait, no, we took that
You
stock.
gave him another
reversed
stock.
that.
Yeah, he tried to run off and counter, but
Just handed it to him.
King J didn't give him an attack. All right, Rel Wood gonna even it up, but I can't help but feel like he's throwing away 2 of his stocks here.
That's true. He's just giving them away like it's Halloween, like it's parent giving candy.
Yeah, you know, it's saying treats to these teenagers at his door.
But honestly, I think teenagers are too old to trick or treat, and I think Rel Wood would disagree. So Sora, get out of here.
I mean, that's what he's trying to do, but King J right now, he's got some tricks of his own. Keeping him juggled up here in the air. Oh, gets this little juggle
Trapping
going.
him in that ice. Maybe revenge is a dish best served cold.
Down tilt, not quite finding him in the lariat.
What was that command grab up the air for?
Just to like reposition himself.
Oh, okay, I see.
And to like stall a little bit in the air. Just as like a little timing mix up. Oh no!
Into the red. Oh,
That's a lot of damage.
God.
And I don't know if any amount of flex tape can fix these down tilts at ledge right now. Oh, but he's able to, you know, fight his way through, sliding up the side of the stage.
Oh,
We got some revenge.
using fire to feed that Incineroar fire.
Oh, the
my
2
God.
frame. He's gonna have to.
No!
He missed the egg.
No!
Yeah,
All right,
and
Sora
right
just
now,
saucing
King
him
J
up
has-
right now.
Yeah, King J has completely turned this around.
But Rel Wood's in the red skin. He is serious. But honestly, he's looking like he's in the red right now. Things are looking dangerous for him.
And if you're Rel Wood right now, you got to be disappointed because you kind of gave away that game, and now you have let King J not only back. Oh, they both countered.
Yeah.
You've kind of let him back into this set. This is not really a great place to be. Oh, catching him with the thunder. That's another adaptation, something he hadn't really used.
Oh my God.
Is he going to get the timing now? Oh, not quite. And that down tilt not quite going to the up air.
Last Christmas, someone gave Rel Wood the lead, but the very next day, he gave it away.
Yeah, I mean, Rel finding that forward air. But he's down by a lot. Like, how is he going to bring this back? Finds that side B. That's a good way to start.
That is a good way to make it up.
Oh, no.
Not quite.
Okay, even though he didn't have a jump, he was still able to make his way back. I feel like Rel Wood has been trying to go off stage a lot, and he wasn't really doing that earlier in the set.
I think he got cocky. I think he got too aggressive, and now he's paying for it.
Oh, he gets 2-framed. Is he able to make it back? Yes,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
barely.
But a full stock lead for King right now.
I don't really know why Rel Wood started going off stage the way he did, but it's punished him so hard, and that time he gets up smashed out of the freeze. Gets grabbed. Oh, down smash not quite taking it. That down smash also not quite taking it.
But the throw does.
At the back throw, and suddenly King J is up 3 stocks to 1. How did we get here? I feel like giving King J all this extra space to play with has come back to bite him in a way. I mean, he's just like, Rel Wood's, the slowness of Incineroar is giving him some trouble right now. And yeah, right
Both sides
now,
not really doing much. Oh my!
he's got revenge, but it feels like, yeah.
He's got
King
revenge,
J
but he
is-
does not have advantage.
King J is giving him the revenges with a fireball and then just hitting him after and saying, you can have revenge. I'm going to have the damage. I'm going to have the positioning.
I'm gonna have the stage. Yeah, give me the game instead.
Not quite getting that down tilt confirmed. And now Rel Wood is the one having trouble getting anything started to get a stock. This is such a reversal of what the game was looking like before.
Yeah,
Dash attack coming out, not going to take the stock just yet.
it's like all English teachers say: revenge helps no one. It's not helping Incineroar right now.
No, it is not. Yeah, King J getting his revenge for all the revenge attacks that he has eaten this set so far. He's doing it like a much better job dealing with it. Like every time King J goes for it, he just gets hit. Oh, the counter.
Oh my
Good tech.
God!
Up air, not going to take the stock. But, I mean, every hit that Rel Wood takes is a problem. And that up air, 3 stock. Yeah, I mean, Rel Wood going back to the blue Incineroar. Clearly the red one was not it. And taking it to Battlefield, I like this a lot more. It's less space. It's more space for, like, you know, King J can use these platforms a lot. But, I mean, you can get some pretty big extensions if you're Incineroar here. And they also give you some more landing options, so you're not going to get juggled quite so
Oh
long.
my God!
And Rel
Things
Wood-
are looking back to the status quo right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's really taking advantage of the fact that there's just less places for King J to run. He's looking very good, gets a revenge into the back air.
Oh my god.
And the back air revenge actually trading with the freeze in like a weird way.
Like a monster of the week show, things are looking to be back to normal. And Rel Wood is the monster itself.
Yeah, I mean, Rel's got another revenge, so any damage that he gets here is gonna... Oh, he tried to revenge out of the ice. Are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness.
If he had gotten a freeze, or no, an up smash revenge, that would have been so much damage on his next hit. Like, that multiplier would have been massive. But, yeah, he's got this going, trying to get these juggles looking pretty strong in this Game 5. I mean, really, just that Game 4 looking like such a blip on the radar of such a consistent, you know, a player who has looked so consistent in this set. And how is King J going to make his way back? It's Sora. He can make his way back from anywhere. Oh, fireball dash attack. And is Rel Wood actually going to get the chance to use this revenge?
Just keeping that revenge in the holster, waiting for the moment.
There's that back
There
air.
it is. Oh, revenge back air didn't kill.
Well, not quite from that spot on the stage. It wasn't a particularly powerful move that he had revenged. And yeah, that's why that up throw, I feel like he maybe trying to go for a DI mix-up, but not recognizing that, you know, back throw was still going to be a better option there. And King J's going to even up the stocks. I mean, he's still got a chance. There's that lariat coming out, that late hit, though. Forward air off the platform. And yeah, trying to go for these neutral airs.
Oh, just waiting for his... Oh!
Uh-oh. That's an overextension. Well. You're going to take a lot of damage for this. Not quite that much.
Just empty hopping, just trying to bait out the option.
Oh, the freeze. This could be big. Good mash by Rel Wood. How is he going to find the stock? Oh, the lariat.
There it is.
Just the panic button in the scramble situation is going to get him out of it. Takes the stock.
The get off me button just gets Sora off the stage entirely.
Yeah, there it is. The get off me again. It's such a fast option. Oh, going for the throw up. Getting these juggles into the forward air. That's a lot of damage. And now King J is on his last stock of the entire tournament. He's made a big comeback to bring it to Game 5. But his run might end here if he's not careful. He doesn't have that much more space to play with. He's stuck with Thundaga right now. You can't really throw this out of neutral. Oh, just trying to get that into an up smash conversion, but doesn't quite find it. And he's going to have forward tilted. Not going to die just yet. Good DI. That reverse Thundaga. And now he's got access to the Blizzard. Loses it there, but does get the hit. Into the jabs are actually going to take the stock. And now,
right, things are looking bad for King J right now.
Game 5 last stock. Anything can happen if you live this side B, which he does, just barely. You know, King J can definitely make his way back with a big conversion, but he's not going to get the chance to. He's just going to get neutral aired by the ledge. He does not want to deal with the Game & Watch against Incineroar, which I understand. And right now this hero is getting off to quite a big start. Oh, he did so much and then he died at 3. The Accelerado making him a little bit too fast for what he needed, but actually gets that Accelerado right back. Gets that down tilt into the forward air, into the kill. And this is a very good start right now for Rel Wood. You know, you lost that stock in kind of a funny way, but you've been dominating this game damage-wise. Oh, here's a back air off stage. Trying to go for a second one. Trying to get another really early kill, but Knuck is not able to find it. And there's that up B. And right now, it feels like on this stock, Knuck has been having a much better time keeping these juggles up. He's not getting too much out of each conversion, but he keeps winning relatively safely. All right, welcome back to...
Giant DJ Nuts are back in the hacky sack. All right, what has been going on?
Okay, so Rel Wood started off with like an 80% conversion and then SD'd at 3. And then he took the stock right back, and now he just got spiked.
Oh, he's playing hero.
He's playing hero. He does not want to have to deal with Incineroar's slow speed and inability to like get through the defensive wall that Game & Watch puts up. Hero gives him a lot more range and a lot more options to attack Game & Watch's defensive options.
Yeah. Game & Watch holding stage for a hero till the end of the night.
It's been working pretty well so far. I mean, you can't help but feel like this game would look very different if he had an SD at 3. Oh, there's a forward smash out of nowhere. And Rel Wood has done like twice as much damage to Knuck in this game, but they're even.
Look even. Okay.
And yeah, right now, I mean, It feels like whenever Rel Wood gets Accelerado, Knuck is just not able to touch him at all. Like, he's able to just zoom around the stage.
I mean, who really can? You have super speed.
Yeah, he's so fast. There's that up B. Not quite working out. Got this juggle going on. Finds an up air, finds a psych up.
Yeah, oh my god. Rel Wood may be the magician right now, but Knuck striking back with his own brand of slithering green.
Yeah, I mean, Knuck he's gotten into a pretty high percent here, but how's he going to seal out the stock? How's he going to finish this?
That's true. Things are kind of getting a little dire for Knuck right now at 52, but definitely not a little. He's got advantage.
Yeah, no, he's got a big lead here. That zoom is going to come in clutch. Put Rel Wood in a safe spot. Back onto the stage, gets back throw. And he's trying to keep him juggled here on these top platforms, but it doesn't quite work out for him. There's the kaboom coming out, running up into the jabs.
Using that to bait out the shield.
And if he can win this game despite the SD, that would be quite the statement. Oh, makes it through, avoids that, gets back aired. Finds zoom again. Good roll. Oh, this time he gets up
Knuck
aired.
reads it.
You can't read it. I mean, it was just a guess.
Oh, I see it.
Like, he just threw that up air out just in case that's where he came down, and that was exactly where he came down. That up tilt not quite taking it.
Was it Slashy who had the spot on prediction on the zoom too?
It was. And the forward tilt is actually going to take the stock, and Rel Wood winning a game in which he SD'd at 3.
Set on it. Honestly, Rel Wood put up a pretty good fight.
Yeah, I mean, his hero is just, honestly, it's been pretty dominant against Knuck. Like, that last game was last hit, but that was after an SD at 3. So, if you just go by, like, how much he was winning that game a lot. Of course, the scoreboard does not care about SDs, so it would have been very unfortunate for Rel Wood if he had lost that game. But he was still able to seal it out. And right now, he's looking very good. He's just using all of these hero spacing options to keep Game & Watch from getting anything started. Here's a juggle. Gets his way back to ledge. Really well-timed neutral get-up, but even better timed grab from Knuck.
Game & Watch playing Heroes RPG. Now it's his turn to strike.
And he gets buried trying to use that giant fireball, but Knuck just shielded it and said, you know what? None of that matters. Trying to go for the down tilt forward conversion. Well DI'd from Knuck this time to avoid it.
Like Barry Allen, he is the fastest man alive right now. Well, what will he do with that speed force?
Yeah, I mean, with that speed, he seems to just be very quickly running into Knuck's options right now.
Yeah, he seems to be very quickly racking up damage. A hard 81 on him.
Yeah, and he's having a little bit of trouble sealing out this game. I mean, he had such a good start, but...
Yeah, honestly, Rel Wood trapped at Betty White % and a stock down.
Yeah, and he's just having trouble getting anything to happen here. Knuck is completely taking control of this game. There's a back here.
Oh my god.
And yeah, now Rel Wood's got to take his own advice, and Rel acts. He's just like, he feels like he's overextending a little bit, and he's getting caught by a lot of...
Knuck is just putting the pressure on him.
Yeah, Knuck's doing a lot of options, just like stuff out a lot of what Rel is trying to do here. Which is interesting because you're the sortie. Normally you're the character to do that, but Game & Watch is such a good character at just like blocking your advances.
That's true. He's a really weird character. I feel like both of these guys are weird characters, though.
But yeah, this is, once again, this tournament keeps giving me matchups I know.
Yeah, these twos are...
And I just kind of have to guess as to how they're supposed to go.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say these two characters are like the band kids of Smash.
I kind of see it. Hitting him with the chair.
Yeah, exactly.
Looking like the first chair right there.
Yeah,
there we go.
The first chair.
Oh, but Rel Wood trying to fight for that spot right back.
Exactly. Hitting Game & Watch with a little bit of whiplash.
Yeah, he's got to make sure he's not rushing here. He's also got to make sure he's not dragging.
Exactly.
That up tilt perfectly placed. Not quite going to take the stock.
Oh, not quite his tempo.
That lightning not quite either. He's got psych up now. What's he going to do with it? It's going to be forward tilt, and that is going to take the stock.
And that hit Game & Watch like a symbol of the head.
And the stocks and percentages are even up. Can Rel Wood steal another game? Finds this jab right by the ledge. Jabbing up. What? In an up air? I don't... Okay. But I didn't know that was real.
Rel Wood right now, he's like Miles Teller. The game is asking him, how much are you going to give to win? What does it mean to be a winner? Will you be Charlie Parker, or will you just be fish food for Knuck?
We'll see if Knuck's got the answer, if he's just going to hit him with another chair. Oh, was he about to pick Hatchet Man? I hope not. But that high recovery actually worked out. If he finds a back air, that's going to be the stock. Rel Wood going up 2-0. And here we go, onto small battlefield. Once again. Oh, misses that grab, but he's got these nair combos. Into a back air. Nice find there with the thunder.
Things are looking a little bad for Hero right now. Not terrible, though. Definitely not unwinnable or unreversible.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of... percents are just about even, but I mean, of course, Knuck's got him here at the ledge, which is not a great place to be against a player who is as good as at ledge trapping as he is, but he air dodges right back into the kaboom, and that's actually going to be a lot of damage, and it's going to let Rel Wood reverse the situation and get right back.
Both sides at about an even percent right now and just boxing each other out with these hitboxes.
Yeah, there's a forward throw. He's got to bounce on, and ooh, he's glowing a lot of colors. And Knuck is out
Knuck
of the
is
stock.
seeing nothing.
There's a psych up and the bounce is still here. That back air to 24.
Rel Wood's he's just full armored up right now.
He is starting to run away with this game. He's got all these buffs. What does all of it mean? Accelerado right here. He's just been going through. He's cycling through all of the different buffs that Hero can get. Finds his way back using that giant fireball. And Rel Wood goes up 3 stocks to 1, looking
like
very
Captain
dominant.
Planet, he's got a control of all the elements and stage.
Excellently excellently timed zoom there. What an excellent lucky find.
I mean, he's got the fire, he's got the lightning, he's got the wind, but does he have the heart?
He's certainly got the recovery. I mean, he does. What he doesn't have is the MP right now. He's just not able to cast any spells, and he's gonna lose that stock.
Captain Game & Watch, he's a hero, taking your health down to 0.
Yeah, you lose the stock, but you do get a full refill on your MP gauge, and that might be exactly what Rel Wood needs right now. I mean, he's got 2 stocks to work with.
He needs a 7-11 psych up, the refill.
Knuck is 1 stock away from losing this tournament. He's going to be out at 3rd, and, you know, that's a respectable placing. That is, I believe, it's higher than he was seeded, but you never want to battle out like that.
Oh, definitely not.
Oh, it actually is exactly his seed. Oh, finds that forward air. And there's a heal. I mean, all these coin flips coming up heads for Rel Wood right now. Oh, the back air bounce. And he's going to try and get... Nah, doesn't quite find an offstage kill. Now, we've seen Rel Wood sometimes get a little bit overexcited and try and go off stage and get reversaled. A couple situations during that set against King J. So that's kind of what Knuck's got to be praying for. But right now, Rel Wood is staying strong. He finds that forward tilt. Trying to make this an even head-to-head.
Oh my
and the
God.
psych up throw. Rel Wood
takes it.
finds that stock, finds that. He got a lot of friendlies in with War, the Chilean, I want to say, hero player who was here for a few weeklies.
Yeah.
And I don't think War took a single game off him. But, I mean, Rel Wood has been...
Oh, Rel Wood's taking something off of Slashy right now.
He's looking very good right now. Got good 52%
Taking
to
some
start.
health off the top, just like we're going to be taking his hair later.
But even if you start off with a lead, I mean, that Slashy side B is such like a mental reset. Like, you get to watch your opponent get stuck in a cutscene for like 5 seconds, and you get to just be like, all right, I'm taking a break. I'm taking a breath.
Yeah, get the popcorn. You know?
After this, you can think about what your strategy is going to be during the
true.
suplex. It's optimal.
I mean, it's like Kazuya, you know? Just make a freeform cutscene.
Yeah.
Slashy's making a movie. He's like a director.
But it's also a movie that you don't have to do any work for. You just sit back and watch him get suplexed.
That's true. He's like Steven Spielberg. You just slap your name on something and do none of the work.
Yeah, and the jaws of Slashy are out in full force right now. However, Rel Wood, I mean, trying to bring some something new to the table.
Oh, and
Something
Rel
alien.
Wood says, "Smile, you son of a."
Finds that forward tilt. And there's a back air, trying to go with the shot put.
Yeah, but there's also a scary red glow around Rel. Oh, no, it's gone now. That back air didn't kill? Oh, I mean, I guess at that edge of stage it didn't.
Nah, not quite. That one's not going to take it either. If he finds it by the ledge, it will. That nair out of shield. Oh, he's
he
going
went into
so
the shot.
low for the shot puts. And he finds a back air, and that's going to even up the stocks.
One finally, okay.
Slashy didn't take too much damage from that. And yeah, we're going to see. I mean, Rel has been very even in all these hero games. Actually using the jump side B out of shield to punish that electric. And that up B was ill-advised. And suddenly, Slashy finds the down tilt, not able to convert it into anything.
I mean, honestly,
well DI'd from Rel Wood.
Smashtag is looking more like Slashtag the way he's been dominating today.
Yeah, he's got to go high. That's his only option. And Slashy wasn't ready to punish it. I don't really know what that jab was. Just kind of coming out as a mistake. But he's still been very dominant. But you've given Rel Wood a big chance now after, you know, kind of giving up what seemed to be a pretty free kill. Oh, he's got bounce now, so shot put is off the table for the time being. Doesn't need it, finds a back air, takes the stock. Bounce is now gone. He's less likely to get it right away again.
Hero asking us, where have all the good men gone? Just like the song's namesake, and they were taken away by Slashy, just like he is.
Yeah, he's run his way through a lot of good men in this bracket. Let's see, he's trying to get some sort of juggle. It doesn't quite find it. And here's the shot puts coming out. And yeah, Rel Wood smartly finding his way back with the aerials.
We're holding out for a Hero, and Slashy is holding shield to not get hit.
Yeah, I mean, the end of the night might be coming soon here for Rel Wood. He's got a lot of damage on him.
He's got to be strong, he's got to be fast, and those are two things that Me Brawler definitely is.
Oh, just catching him out of the jump with a nair. So smartly scouted. And that neutral air is actually going to kill. It's going to take the stock. Slashy kind of hates DK.
Really?
Slashy doesn't, he doesn't like.
DK's never been a hard character for me to fight.
He
And it's not a hard character for Thrupper either. That is just a big, meaty target for him.
But DK can do some funny things. And if you get grabbed one too many times in a bad position.
That's true. Too many banana slammers, and it's the end for you.
Yeah, right now, Slashy's got a pretty good start here. Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
This is the problem with DK is you get comboed so hard, and he's going to die off the top to the Thrupper.
Things went wrong for Kong real fast.
Up air after up air after up air into up B. Slashy looking very dominant right now. Very scary.
The whiff Thrupper.
And
Honestly,
yeah,
things
he's
are
got him so high.
It'd be fun. It would be hilarious to see the father versus son matchup. The Donkey versus the Diddy.
I don't think we're going to. I mean, right now, this brawler is looking very dominant and very good against this Donkey Kong right now. He's going to get slapped, and he's actually going to lose that stock. He tried to go for a high up B.
That's 63 on Donkey Kong, though.
Yeah, it's a good amount of damage.
Double up tilt.
Oh, doesn't quite get the conversion off of that up tilt. It's so hard to combo off of that up tilt.
Really?
Yeah.
It combos into itself.
Well, at like weird mid percents, like you can get it into up air. Well, right there, Slashy actually dash attacked through the forward smash, so even though it had armor, he was able to get a punish. And now here's a little conversion coming out. This is a lot of damage here by the side of the stage. And yeah, there's a back air.
All right. Both sides.
Very confident, very dominant right now.
Yeah, that was kind of a whiff command grab from him. That means he's in aggro mode right now.
This Donkey Kong pick not working out very well for Rel Wood. I mean, he
Definitely
can
not.
definitely still bring it back, but he's
That
having
is
a lot
one
of
more
trouble.
hit. Slashy's in goblin mode right now. He's just going in.
He's already been lapped in percent. If he gets caught by a falling up air, that might be curtains. There's a jab. Oh, try to get into the dash attack with that nair coming down from Slashy very safely.
One more hit, and this monkey's got his vine cut. He is swinging on nothing.
Yeah.
And Slashy's
Slashy with
fists
the
are
back air.
swinging.
Trying to threaten off stage with these shot puts. If he finds him back there, that's going to be it. That up smash is also going to be it. And Slashy with a 2-stock looking just as dominant against that DK as he was against the hero. Rel Wood is... Yeah, I mean... Right now, 0% on the hero, while there's already been 50 racked up on a Slashy. That's a good start. Oh, but that Thrupper...
Double Thrupper.
Yeah, it's Town and City, so it's not going to kill, but it's a lot of damage. Oh, look at these up airs. Up air after up air after up air. You get up aired once by Me Brawler, you're going to get up aired more. Whoa!
Oh my
Up
God.
beyond the platform into the forward smash? A very creative little conversion there from Rel Wood. Oh, he got hit by a shot put, which comboed into another shot put. That was disgusting, actually,
That
is what it was.
kind of slimy. Oh my God.
Why does it do that?
Shut it. That should not be ethically allowed. That is a crime in some countries.
Yeah, however, perfectly legal here at #Arena, which is somewhere that Slashy is very happy to farm. Throwing shot put after shot put, doesn't quite get that dash attack. And yeah, makes his way back. And there's the up B. It's not going to take it quite yet. I mean, you're on Town and City. Just threatening with these shot puts. Here's another zoom. Oh, he actually got to it with the dash attack. He maybe could have even gotten an up smash.
None of these bowling balls are hitting right now.
Just wanted to
praying
get
to
the
get
safe
something
hit.
off of accuracy by volume of fire.
151% on Rel Wood.
Oh,
He's
there
just
it
getting
is,
caught
the
with a
Thrupper.
Rel Wood shaking his head. Yeah, I don't know if he's got it in him to take 3 games in a row right
he's
here.
biting his lip.
And
He's
then
not
win
feeling it.
another Game 5 set. Can you at least get a game?
Honestly, Mama is calling Rel Wood, and she's saying it's Thrupper time.
Yeah, looking like the bad ending of this horror movie. The Slasher is just, nobody can stop him right now.
The hash slinging Slashy, just slinging attacks all over the place.
And even if you do have a set, he's just gonna, you know, do the horror movie thing where they come back to life, or they weren't dead all along, because he gets a whole second set to
There
play
are
with.
7 more movies at least with this guy. That is a whole franchise.
Yeah, they're gonna be milking this till another century from now. Rel Wood finally able to get that stock, even it up against the Rupert High. It's not gonna kill just yet because of these high ceilings of town. And oh, trying to go for that jab option select tech chase, doesn't quite get it, but this relentless assault that he's bringing out. He's got the bounce, so at least the shot put isn't a problem.
One more Thrupper and he breaks the Slash ceiling.
There's an up air. There's another up air. Oh, good roll in. Well timed for Slashy to avoid any sort of retribution there.
That platform blocking all the shots. Honestly, good map pick from Rel Wood, but I don't think it's enough.
Yeah, I like the idea of that up B. But Slashy just jumping over the kaboom, using these shot puts to pave himself a way to approach. Bursting in through the ceiling with that frame 3 nair through the window, I guess. I don't know. I was trying to make some sort of horror movie thing. Trying to use the suplex to rack up damage. Rel Wood is potentially on his last stock of the tournament if he can't make something big happen right now. Slashy is just content to rack up as much damage as he can. Gets the jabs. Oh, shields through it somehow. And yeah, that bigger Sword of Hero is actually going to be coming into play here.
I mean, I know Hero has the sleep spell, but Slashy's haunting his dreams like a nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, he is looking like Freddy Krueger, but Rel Wood laddering him up, trying to get a kill, not quite
Honestly,
finding it.
Rel Wood's chances are looking like Freddy Krueger. Ugly.
Oh, couldn't quite get the third up air in that string. Oh, he got zoom. He's not going to die off it. He's got the psych up. Can he make anything happen with it?
He got
there
zoom,
it is.
but nobody likes zoom classes. Definitely not Slashy.
Yeah, no, Slashy trying to make this up close and personal, trying to get in past
He gets a
the
one-on-one time with his teacher right now.
Yeah, Rel Wood, you know, not looking good here. I mean, he's off stage. He's in a tough spot. This might be the last interaction of the tournament. Slashy can't quite get the kill.
Oh, and he takes out the Swiffer, and that's the Slashy sweep, baby.
That's going to be it. That's the tournament. Slashy taking it 3-0 against Rel Wood after losing game 1 of his very first set of the day.
Flashy sweep.
Flashy sweep. Brings it all the way back, or all the way through winner's bracket. Doesn't lose a set. Only lost 1 more game after that to Knuck.